fans are all standing at ovation. Will this young quote-unquote star boy under 19 cricketer make his first century at home at Sabina Park against Barbados?
There's only one way to find out. I think down the middle at the opening between Clark and Sutherland would be the perfect place for Lane to direct this next hit. That's if it doesn't head for the stand for the six we're all hoping for.
Oh, one young batsman, Brian Lane, hits the ball straight for the bleacher stands. It's in the air. It's going. It's gone. It's a six. Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to your radio. A young star has made his mark here at Sabina Park, hitting his first century of 45 balls.
He will most certainly win the man of the match this evening for a cash prize of $5,000 towards his school expenses. Great player, definitely poised for the West Indies team. He might be playing for Jamaica under 19 now. However, note, Brian Lane has solidified his future here today.
So does this mean he has a solid place on your waiting list? After all, he is a star boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, leave it to Beaver for clever out-of-time comments. That's my co-host, loves the inside drama at the park.
What's up, my best friend? Any new school drama or fallen season girls?
Fallen season girls? Oh, you mean if they got the Vaseline rubbed down? But to answer your question, no. None of the above. Only great news or more like major headlines.
Oh yeah? About what?
Naturally, the great Brian Lane made history at Sabina Park yesterday.
Who? Your overnight Mr. Portmore hero? 47 balls. Guess he has a lot of balls after all, huh?
Tanya, you lie. Brian under the quiet. There's only one way to find out how many balls he has.
Wait, let me check. Oh, I am not wet by that statement. Please, spare me the grief. I don't care if he's the best jockey from Caymanas Park. Brian Lane.
You are gone man from the city first advice and shop to most represent for Umbrella Evening Brunch. You are gone man 20 for the month call out, main people. Miami for the item. Memorial Weekend, you don't know, Shoko Bus and one heap of match later go there. So you are gone man, forward out, out for the vibes. Umbrella Evening Brunch. Memorial Weekend, Miami. Outside, Shoko Bus, live.
Island Best Juice. What are you waiting on? Check them out on Instagram and Facebook. Island Best Juice. It's your boy, Ryan LFC, representing for Island Best Juice. If you are in the United States and you not try Island Best Juice, what you waiting on? Look at these beautiful flavor. Why not? If you are in Tampa, if you are in Florida, if you not drink Island Best Juice, you not drink the juice. It's your boy Ryan LFC, representing for Island Best Juice, the best juice in Florida. What you waiting on? Anyway, across the United States, Island Best Juice can find you. If they find me and me all the way in Canada, why not? Check them out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere they are. Island Best Juice.
My name is Errol Stevens, former international player and reggae boy, and you're watching Elite Sports TV, Ryan LFC. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay up to date to get the latest content on the Reggae Boyz football. Bless.
Hi, my name is Tiffany Cameron, Reggae Girls top striker, and you are watching Ryan LFC YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Oh, and there's them here. This is Boom Boom, aka World Boom, the Billboard selector, and I represent for Ryan LFC. To get the latest Reggae Boyz content, just hit that like and subscribe button. And the Operation Ball Game, I say, knock it, Ryan.
My name is Errol Stevens, former international player and reggae boy, and you're watching Elite Sports TV, Ryan LFC. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay up to date to get the latest content on the Reggae Boyz football. Bless.
Hi, I'm Marla Setman, Reggae Girls top midfielder. Oh, let me start over again. All right. Hi, I'm Marla Sletman, Reggae Girls top midfielder, and you're here on Ryan FC and Elite Sports. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment to keep up all to date with Reggae Girls and Reggae Boyz top news.
Okay. Hi, this is Yasmin Jameson, Reggae Girls goalkeeper, and you're watching Ryan LFC's YouTube channel. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Hey guys, it's Jermaine Clark Jr. here from Bayern Roll Squad 2023. You're watching Elite Sport TV with Ryan LFC. Stay tuned for all things Reggae Girls, Reggae Boyz, and sports. Peace out.
I am Liam Bailey, and you're watching Elite Sports TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe. All right. Enough respect.
Hey guys, Bunny Shaw here with Elite Sports TV. Make sure you like and subscribe and always tune in.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening to everyone down in the comment section. Appreciate all of you guys down in the comment section. Nothing but love and respect. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode on Elite Sports TV. We have many great episodes. Another great episode. It's Wednesday. By Leverkusen, get them short slash by Atalanta. Look, man, hat-trick in the Europa League final. Wow. This one must hurt to the Bayer Leverkusen fans. This one must hurt. Can you believe it? Last game to go unbeaten in the whole entire world. They lost the game by a very good Atalanta team. We have to put some respect on Atalanta. They knocked Liverpool out of the Europa League, and they went on and win it. So kudos to Atalanta. Will we see an upset in the Champions League come this Saturday? This Saturday? No, the first. Do we going to see Dortmund win the second Champions League? Will they beat Real Madrid? People, this is sports. Anything can happen. Football no live on nobody yard. So we are gonna watch back, we are gonna click back, we are gonna holla and do the right thing. Alright? So big up to all of the people down in the comment section. Nothing but love and respect. Remember, June the 6th, the Jamaican national team will play at the National Stadium. People come out early and support the Reggae Boyz. The Reggae Boyz going to need all of you guys' support and all the people in Jamaica. Get yourself ready for June 6th. That game going to be on a Thursday evening. So make sure you guys check it out. June 6th. Yeah? Big up to all of the people down in the comment section. Atalanta deserve to win the Europa League. They really deserve it, people. Put some respect on them name. Yeah. You know, once you knock out Liverpool, they will go on and win the thing. I don't know about Uno, but I saw we know the thing go. Once you knock out the great Liverpool, you have a great chance to go out and win the Europa League. And Atalanta did that. So big up to Atalanta. Fans them out there. But people, we have so much to take. So much thing to talk about, all right? Whole heap of thing we have to talk about, all right? All right, so the JFF have a press conference today. We are going to play that, we are going to discuss it, and let you guys down in the comment section, let me know what do you guys think. See? But let us move on. We're going to talk about 4 players need to switch them nationality and come and play for Jamaica. But we're going to get into that. We have a long show, we have a long way. But the 6th of next month, the Reggae Boyz will run out at the National Stadium. And I think here would be the perfect, ideal to start the show. People, what we tell you all the time about the JFF? Telling you, the JFF have to get some beaten people. But telling you all the while, when you see certain things happen, and a lot of time people say, Boy, right, negative you want just beat the JFF. Like nothing happening, nothing good happening at the JFF. Someone just go like say them a jump some little baby. You understand? Is we no longer can share our opinion on Jamaican football. We no longer can talk about my Ricketts and Dennis Strong them. Well, we can't have a discussion. We are telling them to put things in place so long. We are telling them to plan. FIFA give them all the windows. You fail to plan, you fail to prepare, you're going to fail the exam. You understand? And this is one of the perfect example. Who remember when the Chris Brown concert happened at the National Stadium? See? Who did remember? Eh? Who remember Chris Brown concert where I said JFF? You know the calendar. You know much game that we're going to play in the National Stadium. Let's book the thing in advance for the National Stadium. So when we going to play a game, nobody can use the National Stadium. They can use it, but they can't use it to affect, to put no stage on the field because the JFF already pay in advance having the discussion, and we never hear about the people them. We never hear from the people them who run the National Stadium. Until I watching a Sportsmax interview, I'm say, I have to bring it to the viewers. Because I know say, a lot of the viewers them now watch them video there. Them now watch it because it's not excited to them. But I find it excited to watch. Right? I am excited to watch these things because I know many of my viewers, they will not watch it. But if I bring it to them attention, they will check it out and they will watch it. But when me I listen to the interview on Sportsmax, the man's a perfect example. The Jamaican Football Federation always waiting on the appointed time to book the National Stadium. So when we are all along, we are say, Virgin, only a deal with the National Stadium, and we get a full explanation about how the National Stadium run. The JFF have to take some beating feet, man. Yes, we understand it is one stadium, right? But the government need to do more. And even the light, the man have a lighting issue. You know what? Let's talk it. I'm going to play it, I'm going to hear it, people. I'm going to play it and I'm going to hear it. I find it and I'm going to hear it. The people them who responds for the thing. Come on, viewers and subscribers. We'll just start the show. Come on, man. Come on, hit the like button, man. Come on. Come on, people. Come on, people. Stop what you're doing, people. And come and hit the like button, man. Come on, man. Stop what you're doing, guys, and hit the like button. Come on, hit the like button. Like up the show, people. Like up the show. But by the way, see? 1 minute, the people. 1 minute. Just give me a minute. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, people. Sorry about that. Yeah, people, we are going to play it and make you hear it for yourself. But by the way, special shout out to Adidas, people. The man named Jap Aloko video. The man named Sensia. Sensia, people. The jersey look really, really good. Not like people. And that look like it's an away jersey. More like the away jersey. I am looking forward to see what the home kit going to look like. The yellow one. But that will not. Jamaica will not wear them new jersey until them going to the Copa America. Carla, welcome to the show.
Hey, man, where you going, Ray?
Where are you dealing?
Well, it's beside the two voice note they were going to send one a while ago. Man, you see them?
No, when me no want to hear that, brother. Me no want to have conversation. We can have conversation and listen to them people. Bro, me no want to hear that, brother. No feed my brain to them thing, there, brother. Me no have the time for that, brother.
Where's why you listening to after?
No, me not go listen, brother. Me not go listen to it, man. I'm not going to listen to that, brother. Well, that not help me, brother. I don't want to hear them people that talk, brother. You really have time to listen to them. You can't give them people in the ears, man. Come on, people, man.
I tell them.
You can't give them people in the ears, brother. Yes.
All right, boss. All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, well, say it's not yellow, it's gold. All right. I look forward for see the gold jersey. All right. Yeah, I look forward for see the gold jersey. Come on, people. Hit the like button. Yeah, but yeah, people, the jersey look really, really good, people. Really, really look good. Not like people. Yeah, can't wait for buy it. You see me? Yeah, man, it look really, really good, people. Yeah, man. So make sure say when you jump in and buy the Jamaican jersey. You see me? I say, and by the way, we're talking about Jamaican jersey. For God's sake, people. You see, when me living in Jamaica, I could have only afford to buy a knockoff Liverpool jersey. I could have buy a Liverpool jersey, right, for $300 Canadian dollar when I was in Jamaica. I remember my first jersey that I get for my birthday with Ryan LFC in on the back, number 9. I remember that jersey cost about $320. Right? So I could afford to buy the real original jersey when I live in Jamaica because that amount of money is too expensive for me. No, I have never went to Liverpool Football Club and watch a game at Liverpool Football Club. I know many Liverpool fans went to Liverpool and watch a Liverpool game. But that no make you a lesser fan than the one who go and support Liverpool and buy the merchandise. And not only that, go to the game. So for example, the people who live in Liverpool, them don't have nothing over me that them is a bigger Liverpool fans than me. I wonder if you understand what I say. So all the people them who support Man U, the Liverpool, the Arsenal and the Chelsea who live in Jamaica, who passionate about Arsenal and Liverpool, and them never went to an Arsenal game and they never buy a merchandise from the Arsenal store because them probably don't have the money. That no means say them can criticize the team. That no means say them can support the team or the people them who live in London is a bigger Arsenal fans than them. Or a Liverpool. The moral of the story, players will get criticized. If they don't do well, players will get criticized. Not because you go to every game and you buy every merchandise. That no mean say I'm bigger than Demo, I'm a bigger Liverpool fans than Demo. Not because Demo don't buy a Liverpool jersey, not because Demo never went to and watch a Liverpool game. To me buy every Liverpool merchandise. Come on, man. Hear the brother here. If hear the brother here, hear the brother here, hear the brother here. Believe you know what? Brethren, don't come tell me madness, brother. No, because you're not born in a Liverpool. So the people them who born in a Liverpool, them is a bigger Liverpool fans than me. Hell you know, brother. You're killing me, brother. Madness you talk, brother. None. No because them born. No because them born in a Liverpool, them is a bigger Liverpool fans than me. A fool in the shit talk, brethren. Where you get them thing there from? I want to them people here. Here him follow up with another question. Jamaican who support Argentina are a bigger fan than, you know, let me. No, I don't have the time. I don't have the time to wait. Me have big funds. And millions of dollars me spend and buy Liverpool merchandise. I spec out my money and buy Liverpool merchandise. Buy Liverpool cup. Buy Liverpool bedrooms. Curtain. Buy Liverpool bed. I'm meaning sheet and all of them stuff there. I'm madness here talk. No, because I don't live in a Liverpool and I don't go to the game. I don't have the same right as that fans who live in Liverpool. Madness here talk, brother. Madness, take your lip, man. Madness, no make nobody hear you talk them thing there, brother. You understand? So, brethren, players will get criticized, brethren. We can't hide from that. You understand? Players will get criticized. Nothing wrong with people voicing them opinion if the team now play well. That me a talk about. Yes. So, anyway, let's get into the show. Let's get into the show, people. Let's get into the show. Let's get into the show, people. We're going to play it, people, because when we talk about the JFF, them no plan and them not do the right thing, people say, we're naive, I want to beat the JFF and think. I want to hear it from the people's mouth. All right? Yeah. And I'm going to play the whole clip. I'm going to hear it, brother. So sometimes when you see the stadium, that's how the stadium looks so. Yeah? Anyway, let's listen to it, people.
Yeah, back on the Sportsman Zone. Let's switch the focus to football now. Sunday's climax to the 2023-24 Jamaica Premier League season has been hailed a success. Now, close to 20,000 fans piled into the National Stadium in Kingston to witness Cavalier beating Mount Pleasant 4-3 on penalties to win their third top division title in the country. However, many of the patrons and television viewers were left scratching their heads after noticing a number of additional markings on the playing area. Now, as you'll probably see, and you definitely saw on Sunday, now smaller playing surfaces were marked out to accommodate a corporate event on the previous day. Many saw it as embarrassing that this happened on the country's premier football surface and for the final of the country's premier football competition. So what really went down? Let's find out from Major Desmond Brown. He is General Manager of Independence Park Limited, the operators of the National Stadium Complex. Major Brown, it's a pleasure to have you on the Sportsman Zone. Unfortunately, under these circumstances, but you are usually quite candid with these issues, and I suspect you will be that today as well. So what can you tell us about what happened on Sunday that led to those additional markings on the stadium surface?
Well, first of all, I'd just like to congratulate the the Premier League because I think it's a good start. We have been losing fans, and I'm glad to see that the fans are coming back. So I want to congratulate the PLA. But secondly, we were contacted by the corporate, on the 10th of January, and we confirmed with them. The PLA contacted us on the 25th of March.
That's the PFJL.
Yes. So the place was booked for the Saturday from the 10th of January. The other thing I would like to say is this is not unusual. If you watch MLS, there are at least 5 stadiums that plays both NFL and soccer. The Gillette Stadium, Bank of America Stadium, Mercedes-Benz Stadium, Soldier Field, and Lumen Field. If you go online, you'll see that it has both markings for NFL and soccer. Granted, it's not something that we would love to do, but the fact of the matter is that the corporate people booked it long in advance for the PLA.
Yeah. Are you so one of the questions being asked, Major Brown, is whether something different could have been used to mark that by the time the Premier League final started on Sunday, it would have disappeared. Was that an option? What were your options in that regard?
I'm not so sure we had options. We can only use paint because it's grass and in a sand. We can't use not that much that we can do.
Well, what did you use, first of all?
Paint, white paint. That's what we used to mark the field. And then we covered it with green paint to try and get it so it would not affect the players negatively. But the point I'm making is that internationally, in the MSL, people play just like that, you know. We had no choice because we're already committed to the corporate client, and we wanted to accommodate the PL Premier League. So we have to do what we have to do.
Before I get into the what you have to do, under normal circumstances, how long would it take to remove the additional markings?
Well, what you have to do is actually just keep water until it dissipates from the grass leaves. We didn't have time because remember the event was Saturday.
And how long does that usually take?
5 days, 5 to 6 days.
If the Premier League, the Premier League had come to you on the 10th of January, as opposed to when you pointed out, which was the 25th of March, or had they come to you before the corporate entity, would you have done it differently? And how differently?
We normally give sports, especially the Premier League, J3s, those persons get priority. So if that come about the same time, would have given them priority. And I would probably have asked the corporate people to, give us 4 or 5 days. But they came so long after that we couldn't change it again. Because that made their plans and that done all that they can to. It's an all-island event. People came from all over the island to participate. And that's one of the things we try to say to our sports associations. That, for instance, the J3 is the only one who does it. In the beginning of the year, we get up.
People, listen to this, people. Listen to this. Listen to this, people. That's how I want to hear them big concert they keep at the National Stadium. Fine. The concert can keep at the stadium, right? But when the people go and stand up and champion all the field and make the field look certain way, right? And listen to this, people. I want to listen,
Stuff activities from January to June, J3s. So we actually pen those in. So if anybody asks us for those dates, we tell them no. And we're trying to get the other sporting associations to do likewise, so that we can actually pen in their days. Even sometimes we have issues with JFF, because sometimes they get their dates late, but all we tell them there's a window that FIFA gives them. Let us have the window, because for instance, we had to make sure that we have an event on this weekend. We have to make sure there's no shot put being thrown, because when you throw a shot put, it takes about 4 to 5 weeks to recover. So when we know these things down in advance, we can say when racers came to us, we said, you can have the event, but no shot put. Because we knew there's a FIFA match coming up. So, if they would come to us early and give us the dates, then we could pencil them in and then we could work around them.
Yeah, what would you say to those individuals who are saying this is the national stadium and there are certain things that should just not be done on the national stadium because it should be reserved for, I want to say, the highest level of sport, and maybe if not reserved, but that you should always be ensuring in all cases that at the very highest level, the best accommodations are made, both aesthetically and otherwise, and that there are some people who feel that maybe even these corporate events should not be held inside the national stadium.
Well, there are different views. This stadium is a very expensive place to run. The government covers most of the cost, but they do not cover all. The government covers 100% of capital expenditure, and they cover 30% of operating expenditures, a whole lot. We have to earn the rest. And it's an old stadium. We have a lot of maintenance. And the few major events to which you are referring to could not cover those costs.
Yeah. So, Major Desmond, is it fair to say that, of course, you have to allow these corporate events if you are to accommodate for the missing amount of money that you need to uplift and, keep the stadium running?
Yes. And not only these other events, but, for instance, we had a concert in there recently.
Yes.
We have to allow these because we have to earn. I mean, we can't just put more hands to government every time. So a lot of this, and it's very expensive. Almost every event we have here, we have leaking pipes, toilets that are blocked up.
Yeah.
All those things that we have to have crews on standby to keep the place going. It's a 60-year-old plus 65-year-old stadium that needs some major refurbishing.
And do you feel the fact that this situation has come to hand, and I think it's only being discussed because of the fact that it was broadcasted on international television and everybody saw the markings because of the broadcast, right? Because normally if it's a smaller event, people may not notice and may not say anything. Do you think by you coming on this platform and of course outlining the fact that, there's a calendar, you would at least appreciate if you would get some of the events in advance to ensure that you block out these big events? Do you think that this can bring some sort of solution to the problem at hand?
It would definitely, if the association would give us dates. There are two things. I also say to them, what I would charge you for one match. If you come to me and give me 6 matches, I can give you a better deal. But I'm getting this one match, usually at the last minute. And I really can't plan around that.
Yeah.
And when somebody comes and makes a booking, I can't turn it down hoping that I get something from football or another sports.
So now that it's on television and you have already outlined the problem, do you hope that, of course, the communication between all the bodies and your team will improve?
I hope so. And in fact, it is improved with PLJ because we're getting more matches. One of the things we're trying to promote is more of their first and second round matches at the Stadium East, because the playing surfaces are one of the problems with why our football is not developing. And we have probably the two best, or among the two best services in Jamaica. And so we're trying to promote a partnership with them to play more of their matches at Stadium East, so the players can get a chance of using better surfaces. And so we're hoping that this will improve, and that now that they've seen the results, good marketing, and the fans came out to support, that next year we can sit down and have a better planning, so that persons can, this won't happen again. Because obviously, if we had the dates, we would not have allowed it to continue.
Okay.
Yeah, Major, here is one. Is there a way to strike a better balance? And I ask that question because I hear individuals saying, well, couldn't you have had the corporate event by the Stadium East field? By the way, I noticed that that corporate event displaced a Jamaica Athletics Administrative Association meet as well that actually was held at the Stadium East field on that Saturday evening before the Jamaica Premier League final. But That's been a pretty popular question. Is there a way to strike a better balance in situations like these?
The thing is, those J3A's events, they attract very few. Only the diehard enthusiasts come to those events. Not many people. You know that. So having it at stadium is no big thing. These people wanted the stadium. They booked the stadium from January. It's a business we are running here. The government has mandated us to make this as, we're not profitable, but to generate as much funding to go towards the maintenance and upkeep of the place. Our national stadium will never be profitable. Let me explain. A lot of people say we'll never be profitable. We don't have a home team. We don't have 20 home games that collect or get prepaid at the beginning of the season. We don't have that. If you notice in the stadium, we don't have fixed advertising. In any commercial stadium, you advertise and get a lot of money from that. Because every event organizer comes with their own sponsors. That's why I say no. The only sponsor Senior Sports Development Foundation, and they help everybody. So nobody can argue against STF. And so a national stadiums are different kettle of fish. Run a national stadium a different kettle of fish and run a commercial stadium.
Yeah.
And we have to maximize to, as I said, we're not profitable and we'll never be profitable. But we have a mandate to maximize as much revenue to reduce our burden on the government.
Yeah. So right now, Major Brown, you're saying you can't afford to turn anything down.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that if we have the bookings, like for instance the J3As, and people come and want to put an event near there or where it can affect it, we tell them no, find another date. Because usually when someone comes to book,
Bridging, you hear the man say, this is not, I am here to try to beat the JFF. I want to help the JFF. I am not here to beat down the man them. FIFA set all window and JFF can't tell me say them get all the games late. It's print out every year. FIFA print it out and send it to every federation. How much home game them have, how many times them going to travel away from home. So this is thing where people say, oh man, I try to find a way. No, we are trying to help the JFF. As what the man say, if the JFF or any other sporting governing body come to us, listen, on September the 12th, September the 13th, September the 16th, the Reggae Boyz or the Reggae Girls going to play a game at the National Stadium. Any event who going to jeopardize the pitch, they will not rent them the National Stadium because they don't want to jeopardize the football. See? But I understand, say the man them run a business, you know. But what him say, right, brother? Him say, if the JFF or any other sporting body come to them and point out the thing and say, yo, come in advance. But the JFF always, just like the Chris Brown concert, if the JFF did book, the thing, the Chris Brown thing, brother. If JFF book the thing from way out, the Chris Brown show could keep in at the stadium because it affect the field. But knowing the JFF, everything the JFF is slow, brother. I don't know about that, tell me nothing, brother. We now beat the JFF, brother. Oh, we can criticize Chris Williams them, brother. And that is the difference, brother. Or we can criticize Chris Williams them, or we can criticize Owen Hill them, brother. And them still want to have communication with we. You understand? Them still want to have communication with we. But when we criticize the JFF, them don't want to have conversation. Them don't want to hear what we are trying to tell them. We are trying to help them, brother. We now say the man them don't want to make money. The man them want to make money. But do it in it advance and make we say, oh, them is all about the money, brother. When I say they would turn down the way name there, they would turn on the Chris Brown concert. Well, probably not. Probably not. Because I think right after the Chris Brown concert, Jamaica go play and the field were herbal. You understand? But it what it is, man. But all we are say, the field, brother. How can you pay what 1.8 million Jamaican dollar? It's fresh God. Some of the thing what the man are talking are madness, you know, brother. Some of the thing what the man talking at the interview are madness, brother. Can you get 1.5, 1.8 Jamaican dollar to rent the stadium? You telling me that the stadium pitch looks burn up and all of them thing there, brother? No, man. The stadium field supposed to be in a better condition. You understand? A joke thing, brother. The stadium, how can we make the stadium a run down where we have a problem with the lighting? Eh? Come on, man.
Because usually, when someone comes to book a date, they're more flexible, right? If once the date is settled, then you have a problem. Because once they start advertising to their clientele and their staff, it's difficult to change it. So when people come and they ask that our date and it's going to clash with a J3's event, we tell them no. We have the calendar for J3's from January to July. We know exactly all the events for J3's, and I wish more people do that.
Yeah, we hear you loud and clear, Major Desmond Brown. As usual, appreciate you coming on and explaining what's happening. The one thing I'll say, every time there seems to be an issue with booking of the national stadium, it always comes back to one thing: money.
Well, you know, the stadium is not a cheap place to operate. For instance, a lot of people may or may not know, the National Stadium football field is a sand-based field. There's no dirt out there. We have to water it every 2 days. 80% of what we put down there fertilizer goes away. Even when you use the slow-release fertilizer. It's not a cheap. We have to cut it so that it doesn't grow too tall and thin. We have to cut it every 2 or 3 days. And we have the moors that we use to cut that field cost $30,000. It's not a cheap operation.
Major, one quick one before we go. Can you give us a ballpark figure of how much it takes to run the facility yearly?
I think our annual budget is at 200 and something million Jamaican.
What?
To run the place.
Wow.
It's not cheap. It's not cheap.
And you're saying the government covers only 30% of that?
Yes, we have to earn the rest.
Yeah. And about how much is it to rent the national stadium per day?
The national stadium itself is I don't remember figures, but about 1.8 million to rent the stadium.
Per day?
Per day.
And that does not include if you're utilizing lights?
No, lights. In fact, one of the things that we want to do, the lights that we have are very inefficient and the cost is high. We have a refurbishing program in coming up. And one of the first we want to do is replace those lights with more efficient lights to make it more affordable to use the stadium. Unfortunately, whatever JPS charges, we have to pass on those charges directly to the customer. So we're hoping that when we get more efficient lights, we reduce the light cost. And of that 1.8, almost 400 to 500,000 is for cleaning. I'm sure you have seen the stadium after an event and see how much cleaning is required. You know, so it's not 1.8 in terms of surplus.
Yeah.
You have cleaning, maintenance, you have a lot of maintenance in the event. And unfortunately, football, when we have football games, we have the most damage.
Yeah.
Track and field people tend to damage the stadium less.
Is there a discount for national associations quickly?
Yes, all of them get discounts.
All the national associations?
No, all national association get discounts for sporting events, yes.
Okay.
They don't pay the full rates.
But a corporate entity wouldn't get any such discount?
No.
So a corporate entity would be paying more than, let's say, the associations.
They do. We are mandated by government. Remember, one of the main reasons that we have to keep the stadium going and keep that particular is that many of our athletes are now training locally.
Yes.
And they have to have proper surfaces to operate on.
Yeah.
So part of our mandate is to make sure that these facilities are available for them to train. And that's why we support the J3's development meets. Because if you don't have these development meets, for instance, the stadium, the athletes can't achieve their best performance.
Yeah.
So,
and Major, it looks like anytime soon you're going to need an upgrade to the track anyhow. So that's going to be more money coming.
They have changed the we are one of the few Class 1 tracks in this hemisphere.
Yes.
In hemisphere. And they have changed it now. I think it used to be about 8-10 years. Every 6 years you have to get reclassified. I think all reclassification comes up in 2 years.
In 2 years. So 2 years to go to that. Major, as always, thank you very much for joining us. We have to run now. And I would usually say we'll chat again soon, but I hope we're not chatting about anything like this next time and we'll have more positive news. Take care.
Thank you very much.
Yes, people. Hear it, people. The man I tell you how the stadium run, how much money to rent it, all of them stuff there. But, boy, I mean, I know people. If nothing happen at the stadium, right? Not many things happen at the stadium. But Fresh God, with them breed of money where they must spend, brother, I think the field should have looked way better than that, Fresh God. Me no business but it costs a lot of money, brother. Really, if you run a nice football pitch to keep it well rounded and proper, it will go cost about $4 million Jamaican dollar. $4 million Jamaican dollar for the year for maintain the field. The stadium field look like the thing him say every 2 days the field get water. No. Every day the field forget water. Every day the field forget water. Every day the field forget water. You understand? Every 6 months, every 3 months, the field forget roll, fertilizer, right proper, the grass cut nice. Honestly, people, the man them a charge a bag of money and yes still the pitch in a terrible condition, brother. The pitch need to roll, brother. You understand? Most of the time, brother, how much game playing at the National Stadium. And even when the man them have concert, brother, a full time now, the man them forget up to date and guard the USA. And look what them do when them keep concerting, and enough of them stadium here. What them do to the pitch. The other day, I see Alkaline keep him statue in a New York, in a them local mini stadium there. Fresh God. And me listen to the people them who are organize the event. And the man them tell you say the field, one, no person can wear heels. So the women them cannot wear heels to the venue. That key number one. No heels can wear on the venue. Second thing, the man them cover the pitch. Yeah? The man them cover the pitch. You understand? And that is a mini stadium in the United States. So the man them have shot put, the man them have so many things to show up on the stadium. It going to get problem, brother. Why we have to wait till things are run down, till it are rat down, then we want changing? That's poor maintenance, brother. That's poor maintenance, brother. You understand? You get a big thing, brother, and cover the whole pitch, brother. That's it, not damage it. A joke thing the man them depend, brother. A really joke thing the man them depend with the field, brother. And then when the ball of them come play upon this, the ball boom up and all of them thing there. Really and truly. Joke thing the man them depend Fresh God, man. You understand? The man them need to get another We need to get even stadium means fresh cut. He might talk about people for use stadium means, brother. Watch stadium means on TV, brother, and the field look like it not even getting no water. The field dry, brother. And it's a well. Remember, the people, it's a well. Our stadium means, brother. So some of the things the man them talk about be a madness, brother. Honestly, bro. You see me after a pay madness the man them go on with, brother. Pay madness at National Stadium. People, hit the like button. Like up the stream, people. Like up the stream. Like up the stream, people. Hit the like button, people. Alright, so we run through the stadium thing, people. Yeah, man. We run through the stadium thing. Let's move on to the JFF press conference. Seeing? Yeah, the JFF drop a press conference today. And a bag of crocus bag of thing. New coach and thing. I haven't listened to it yet, people. I try most of the time not to listen till I come on the show. Because more react. I don't want to listen to it and I try to find the press conference to play it. I can hear it, people. Play the press conference. All right, listen to the press conference.
And coming back in, I believe the time is right, and I feel that it's a great opportunity and a great time for Jamaica football, but also for the women's program as we look to go to 3 consecutive World Cups. At this time, as the General Secretary had mentioned, we are embarking on a new cycle, and we're off to Brazil on Sunday. Time flies, where we'll look to kind of reconvene with some of the players and continue our evaluation of players as we head into what will be a very busy fall schedule. And then that will turn into another hectic 2025. And then from there on in, that will be the sort of platform and the springboard for us to head into World Cup qualifiers. So obviously excited, grateful for the staff and the opportunity, and really, again, as it was mentioned, to be working with an incredible pool of players that are at the senior level, but also the ones that are matriculating through the system as well. So the future looks bright, and we need to continue to mold and to guide and to support our national teams, male and female, as we look to embark on, what will hopefully be 2 historic years in 2026 and 2027.
All right, Coach. You mentioned going to Brazil. Would there be any changes to the squad that was released recently, and could you update us on that one?
Yeah, there's been one change. I brought in Soleil Washington in for Davia Richards. I think one of the things in the conversation is that we've had a good opportunity. Coach Gilbert has had a chance to see her, and we've watched her excel very well in the last 6 games. But obviously, most of you know, Soleil did a really good job for us at the World Cup, and as one of the younger players coming through and being one of the historic makers in terms of one of the younger players to play in the World Cup, we thought it was important to bring her into the mix, to have a look at her and see how she's progressed within the last year. It's been 9 months, so it's very important that we have a chance to see where all these players are as we look to kind of move forward for the window in July.
In terms of the team, I'll ask the questions first, and then you can pass on it. But in terms of the team, Coach, how was it structured? How was it composed? Who managed that? And was it a combination of yourself, the manager?
Yeah, it was obviously, with me being hired the last 2 weeks, there was discussions ongoing, but obviously needed Coach Gilbert's input and feedback as well, which was very helpful. And then obviously looking to try to balance the squad as much as possible. We kind of came up with the idea that this would be a good chance again for these players to come in. And so I was excited to work with them. Again, there's been some new names or some names that you will kind of get to know a little bit more in terms of like the Naya Cardozas who will come in and they're kind of a carryover from the group that was involved with the Concacaf qualifiers. So it'll be good to see where she's at, and is someone that I know for a long period of time, and watching her develop the last few years at Brown University. So she's an exciting one to see how she kind of fits in, and this kind of the rest of the group, how they continue to kind of, we've been monitoring them at the respective clubs, but now it'll be good to see where they fit in and how we sort of kind of put that plan in place and lay down our guiding principles of how we want to play heading into this qualifying cycle.
Finally, before I pass it on to you guys, Xavier, you actually led the whole charge in terms of the players. How easy or how difficult was it to put the squad together?
It wasn't that difficult, to be honest. But we still had some challenges. Knowing the players were coming back, it was important to play in one of the top teams. And we had to look at players who are currently playing. Some of the players are not actively playing either, especially the ones who are in college. They had limited playing time based on their off season. So those are some of the things that we had to contend with. And we thought that it would have been best to ensure that we select the players who are in the best physical condition and who are playing currently at their respective clubs.
All right, so over to the floor. Anybody have any questions out there?
In terms of holding together that team during that period, up to now they are finally supposed to have the head coach. What are some of the lessons you think you can put in parts going forward? In terms, I want to elaborate, learn and integrate it into what is to come.
I mean, pass on to the players, to coach.
General.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, there's so many takeaways from what has been happening and what had happened. But the important thing is that, I mean, we know that we have to amalgamate and make sure that we have the best set of players representing Jamaica all the time. And that's what we're here for, to make sure that a lot of persons probably didn't know that once we started with all of these players and the juice pens, it started. There was a lot of work that was done over the COVID period where we put all of these players together. So our playing model, our playing style, all of those things were laid out from then, and it's just to rekindle that and continue to develop and grow.
Coach, just may arrive.
Morning.
And the reappointment. I don't know if the question was asked, but I would like to know what is your expectation now at the second time around?
Well, I think the expectations, the bar has been raised, right? I mean, I think, we're this group and the staff has achieved, the bar has been raised. And I think, it's important that we don't lower that expectation. After all, life is about progression. And we always sometimes don't hit that marks, but it has to be us aiming for that mark. And so, it starts from there. That means the standards from everything that we do starts with me in terms of the excellence that we need to bring on and off the field. And that translates down to the staff and to the players. And so, and obviously the federation and all those that support it. So it's important that it's not just singular. It's not just what I want. It's what we have to collectively drive those standards to ensure that we get back to where we want to go, which first and foremost, be qualifying for each and every World Cup and then progressing on to the next rounds, right? Because at the end of the day, it is about progression. And And when we talk about leaving it better than we found it, it must be that the next person who takes us on after 2027 is speaking about, if we haven't won the World Cup, we're speaking about winning the World Cup. And in terms of the women's football, there's no reason why we can't aim for that level. And that people might say that's a really high expectation. But if you're not going into it with the highest expectations to do your very best, then after all, what are we looking to do and what are we looking to play for? With that said, there has to be support from everything underneath. As we know, a house is only as good as its foundation. So these players, and Coach Gilbert alluded to that, there's a group of players that were 03 and 04 that I remember March 20th, 2020, that we're rushing to get them off the island, with the U17 group. But a lot of those players, the first time that they've played for their country was in a Gold Cup qualifier, or they're playing in these games. And so we have to really kind of provide the platform the next couple of years to see exactly where they are, so that even after this cycle, we have a really sustainable pool of players coming through. And that really has to be done by design and just not deliberate. And so my task and the task for all of us is to make sure that that foundation is truly, truly solid. So regardless of who's sitting in the seat, they have a platform on which to ensure that the success continues for years to come.
And that was basically answer half of the question that I was going to ask, because there's a Reggae Girls squad and there was this new Copa player that basically played in the Gold Cup. I don't know how much you know the new players in the World Cup and watching it with those players. How you plan to bring all of that together to get the best out of the entire group?
Yeah, I knew all the players in the Gold Cup, to be fair. I've known them. And like I said, that was kind of the 03. There's a lot of those players who came through were players that I had at the U17s in 2019, 2020, and so on. So we did know the players. And we also knew where they were. So it wasn't that difficult. And obviously Coach Gilbert did a good job of bringing them in, but it wasn't easy to have a lot of those players, for the first time be representing their country on matches that count, right? There's nothing leading up to that. And so it's crucial now that these next, few months, we kind of figure out where some of these players are. Some of them will be able to level up and continue, because again, the bar is set. The expectations are for them with time and support to get there. But the idea is that they need to also be able to kind of continue their development and hit that ground running as well, because we're not going back. We're only progressing. And so just by natural, progression, those who continue to excel will do so. And that's reflected in some of these players. And obviously, the July window will have a lot of those players coming back in. But it's important that we're monitoring these players in their environments to see how they're getting on. And if they're excelling, great. If they're not necessarily doing as much as they will, then how do we support them from afar and let them know that there's still plans for them to get there? But there's a responsibility for them to get there, because as it's been said over and over again, especially the senior women's national team, it's not a development area. It's a platform for those who are developing to continue. But it's not a development platform, because we simply don't have the time to develop the players that way. That's where our youth programs come in, to support them within their club environments.
Coach, you're immediately, first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
You're immediately thrown into the deep end, taking on a world powerhouse in their environment. So, and they have not yet assembled the team. In terms of putting all your ducks in a row and your things in order, going into that environment, holistically, scientifically, what can you say in terms of the approach heading into that environment when you put all together, that you don't have a team out there?
Yeah, it's a good question. Obviously, we're doing a lot of work right now behind the scenes in prepping. I think one of the things that, when you're talking specifically about Brazil, is that everyone is going through a cycle. They're a team that we've been watching the last little while. They've gone through They've got the best player arguably in this generation kind of moving on, but again, it's Brazil, so they've done a really good job in developing their own players coming through. So we have to look at, where they are, what they could be. I still haven't seen their squad, but the last 5 games, they've had a mixture of a lot of old and young players. They're going off to the Olympics. So we're not quite sure what squad they'll bring out, but I think they'll bring a very experienced squad with a little bit of an eye on the next cycle. For us, we can't control that, but we can control what we can do. So making sure that we're prepared, we're organized, we're well structured. Again, with the World Cup just going there, you can imagine we're going in there at a very unique time where the whole world will be and eyes will be watching us and the country because they're the host of 2027 World Cup. So it's important that we're very, like I said, structured in the things that we do. We can't implement a whole lot of time. So we'll take a foundation of all our sort of defending principles and all the attributes of the players that we know we have, and try to give them the best platform for them to be successful during these next 2 games.
On the point of expectation, what's your expectation going to this game, and also at the end of the 2 games, what will you define as success?
Well, I think we always going at the national team level, senior national team, it's always about results. So we want to have positive results, but it really is going to be about laying those principles of not what is now, but what it looks like in 2027. And at some point you have to start. And if we keep on deferring in terms of who we are and what we want to be, then I think we'll never get there. So we have to start laying those playing principles again, reestablishing what things that we want to do. Because in the modern day, again, we were in, a very, very tough group into the World Cup, arguably the group of death. So it meant that we had to play a certain way. But to advance and take our football to the next level means that we're also going to have to improve upon that as well, because the game and the countries are ever changing. And for us to be able to want to be more the provocateur in the matches and to take the games to teams means that we're going to have to lay down some of these principles that suit the attributes of a Jamaican player in these sort of matches. But these games are going to give us a good insight also, I think, psychologically in terms of where we are, where we want to go. And again, I have no doubt these players have shown over on the biggest stage in the world that they are up for a challenge. So we're looking forward to having some good results, but more importantly, we're looking forward to having some really good performances.
How important is it to acquire these high-profile players?
It's everything. And one of the discussions when I spoke with the Federation about us paying, listen, we are the beacon light for the Caribbean. We want to show everyone what can be, and we want to bring on our fellow countries within the CFU as well. But for where we want to go, we have to play tier 1 competition. That means we have to play teams in the top 10 of the world. That's the only way that we're going to continue to test ourselves to see where we are. And for all of us, including me as a coach and our coaching staff, to raise the standard, because sometimes you play these games where they kind of cover some of the cracks that you may have as a team. And so the only way you really find out where we are is to play the best teams in the world. And we're looking to do that now heading into the next year. So I'm excited about that. Well, we are playing one of the top 10 teams. I think they're ranked number 9 now. So, and they have a lot going on, especially, like I said, this squad you have players who are trying to make that final 18-player roster, not 23-player, but 18-player roster for the Olympics. So you can imagine there's some motivated players in that shirt.
Last question. How difficult is it in balancing age bracket where you want to have senior experienced players and also younger players coming in who are looking for the next World Cup? You might think your people at that point in time.
Yeah, it's a good question. The good thing is that when you think about it, we've got young players who are 19, 20 who've been at a World Cup, and we were one of the youngest teams at the World Cup. So a lot of our players haven't even reached their peak yet, and yet we have all these other players coming through, which is why it's exciting time for the program. But it is about the balance. It is about ensuring that we get the balance right with an eye of 2031 and even though I might not be here for that, it's important that we get that balance right moving forward. And with that said, those young players have to be able to be performing at that level, because if we have players who are, in their 30s and pushing on and playing at the highest level at that time, we can't just, push them aside for players who aren't quite ready yet. That's not what this program is. So we have to provide them and support them and give them the best platform to do well. And so, as you said, combining that is going to be a task in itself. But it's a task that we look forward to supporting those players as they continue to come through those programs. And the best way to do that is to give them the platform to be able to do that. And obviously, Coach Gilbert did a good job in the last round of giving some of those players an opportunity to show where they were.
Brazil team coach, it's that team we upset and basically knocked out of the World Cup. Think that will be a part of their psychology. When they come into a game against us, they think they will want to kind of exact that revenge on us for knocking them out of the World Cup. And how much you think that will play into your tactics as well?
Well, their motivation, I don't know, but I would assume there'd be 1,000% motivation for them. And again, you look at all the dynamics around this match that we have to really weigh up and take into consideration. There's arguably Marta, like I said, her, and I've had the pleasure of coaching Marta in 2009, and she's such a great role model for all the players around the world and what she's come through and what she's meant to the game. So this probably her last 2 games on home soil, because she's retiring. Again, you got the World Cup now coming in their backyard, and as you mentioned, now you're adding the idea that we knocked them out of the World Cup. There's no other motivating factors than that to send them on their way to, and as I alluded to, it's definitely something that we have to manage, heading in. But like I said, these players and a group of these players have been around these big matches for a long time, and so I think they'll be able to handle that.
And how will you manage your coping without the loss of Khadija?
Well, any team in the world needs a bunny shot. I wanted to sit here and say that maybe the main factor of why they didn't end up winning the championship, but I would probably surmise that that's probably the reason why, if she's in that lineup the last 2 games, they definitely go on and win that the WSL championship. So you can't replace a Bunny Shaw. The key for her right now is to make sure that she's healthy, she recovers, and gets herself back ready for the start of preseason for Man City, and then obviously at that right time we incorporate her back into the group.
Will she remain the captain?
Well, obviously we haven't had a chance to speak about those things yet. I think in this cycle we're going to evaluate all. I think one of the main things we need to do is look at, through this whole process, there's been a lot of other leaders that have emerged. I think you don't have to be the captain to lead, and she's definitely a leader for us. But we haven't gone into speaking about necessarily assigning or going through the captains. In a lot of ways, I really want to see that it happens organically. And that's what a lot, or what these next few months will tell us as well, because we do have a lot of really good leaders in that room. And so that's something that, that we'll look to see how that sort of organically takes place, and see those leaders sort of emerge and kind of make a decision. And so that's something that we already spoke about, ironically, on the call yesterday, is trying to see how we sort of mold this new leadership group and these leaders within the group.
Of course, it was a very public, hostile relationship between Reggae and the administration in the past. In the perception of many, there could still be some perception in terms of hostility and so on, in the perception of some. Now you were on the outside looking in. You had your moments to evaluate over and over again. I know you are now at the helm, molding everything together now and moving forward. What would be your approach?
Yeah, people's perceptions are their perceptions, and maybe that is their reality. I can sit in front of you and say I've spoken to every player coming into camp, and it's a clean slate. Everyone's excited to come back in. Everyone's excited to start fresh. What has gone by. We've looked past everything, and so it's a new dawn. It's a new beginning. It's a new cycle, and the players are coming in are with that. I can't control what the people think about the players, what they think about me, what they think about the federation. People are entitled to their opinions. What's the most important one is that these players are focused on representing their country, and they're focused on being ambassadors for their country and their federation. That's the most important thing right now.
Can I ask the difficult question I probably no one to ask? How daunting was that suspension period for the coach, and what it means now to be vindicated that he back at the end of Jamaica?
Yeah, obviously it's I wish it on no one, and it's like I said, it's a past. I've said it time and time again. It's not my plan. It was God's plan, and sometimes you just have to have faith and see things through. I've never come out publicly and said anything outside of it, simply because I also want to respect the process and also want to respect those involved with it. But yes, it wasn't a difficult time. I'm not going to shrug it, but it is in the past. And I think it's important now to be able to turn that page and sit in front of you, knowing that the vindication is there, and knowing that, more importantly, through this process, I had tremendous amount of support. Some of you from in this room, I had tremendous amount of support at the time from the former ambassador and her foundation, obviously the coaching staff, and more importantly, the players. And I think that is really, really what's important. And so now that we've all turned the page, we've all moved on, I think it's really important that we kind of go and forge ahead on what is going to be a bright future for this program.
The objective, as I said, from here on is to take women's football to at the next level.
Yeah, and it's not by me. It's a lot of people. It's been done on a foundation where there's a platform been laid, and different places. People have sat in this place, and I acknowledge them and respect all those people who have done it before, and all those people understand that it's a privilege and honor. But I'm simply a custodian. I'm a caretaker while I'm in this job, and I have a responsibility that I don't have this job. And when I wasn't in this job, I was still providing support and doing what I can. So I just want to continue to do the best I can, surround myself with the best staff that I possibly can, and provide the environment for these players and those who want to play for Jamaica to have the best opportunity to do so.
Coach Gilly, management, you both have worked with Mr. Busby before. What it's like to have him back and being there to support that man.
I mean, it's good to have him back. We share that relationship, a very good relationship from before, and we'll continue it. And I mean, when as I mentioned before, he started a good process, and it's just for us now to rekindle and continue on that path.
Management, get your views.
Well, for me, the part is pretty. He knows what he's about. He have that, down to the T, exactly what he expects of the staff, what he expects of the player. So it's pretty good to have him back. Had him in the World Cup, lending support. So it's really a privilege to really be right there, as the right-hand person to him, to lend that support. So it's my pleasure.
Final question from me. Anybody else? Of course, it also goes to the manager. The federation will be sending out multiple teams for the next month. On the 14, on the 15, on the 17, on the 20, the senior men, senior women. Is everything in place from your side to ensure that this trip will be a success in Brazil?
Well, as you know, Ernie, I have to be on my tiptoe, on my toe, because it's really a hectic. Yeah, sorry about that.
Let's start over.
Yeah, so as you know, Earl, it's a very hectic season, and it will be a very trying 2 months, to go by. But as the team manager, I have to be tip-top shape. I have to be on my toes with accounts department. I have to be down to the T with every detail, every planning, every logistics, every single thing with the players. So it's a 24/7 job. It's not just coming in 8:30 and going 4:30. It's right around the clock, ensuring that everything is on point for these windows. And yes, for Brazil windows, I'm not letting up. Everything will be in place. Everything will be started, and we'll be ready to travel on Sunday.
All right, sounds good. All right, so that's it. All right, so I want to say thanks again to coaches for being here. Welcome again, coach. I know you're solid, so we expect good things from you. And of course, Xavier, the hard man in the job, and who was helping us together when you were not around. And of course, management. So, media, respect again. All right?
People said that's the JFF press conference of Coach Xavier Gilbert, the assistant coach, and Coach Busby back in coaching the Reggae Girls team. Very good press conference. So basically, we want to big up the JFF and them press conference. Big up to everybody. Errol Stevenson, legend. Big up yourself, brother. Don't know the thing going on, brother. Long time I talk, but I hope all is well. See you win a little trophy in the old days there. Masters League. So big up yourself, Errol Stevenson. No love and respect. But people, let's get into the thing. Seeing? So people, let me just say this quick and fast, people, before we move on and things. Seeing? So the Reggae Girls have 2 upcoming games against Brazil. That's going to be two tough games for the Reggae Girls. But I'm excited. I am looking forward to see what the new coach is going to bring to the table. I'm really want to see what he's going to bring to the table. I want to see these girls playing high pressing football, closing down people, creating opportunity, not defend, but defend as a team, attack as a team. You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward for that, people. But let us move on. No, let us move on to this particular thing. Let me just adjust this quick and fast. So, Reggae Boyz fans, listen. I know many of you guys is waiting on the squad. I know many of you guys is waiting on the squad. Me, as a content creator, is waiting on the squad to dissect the squad, to critique the squad, because all of a sudden, nobody want nobody to critique the squad. In every national team, whether the USA, the Mexico, we as a content creator, people just going to be people. People will be happy and some will not be happy. What we are going to do? So, Hallgrímsson, them say the 4th of next month he might drop the squad. For me, it's too late, but guess what? The coach decision, I am not going to war. I think I grow now, right? I'm not going to war and I say, what is squad there? What is squad there? I move past them thing there. But we are fans and would have loved for want to discuss the squad. Canada squad job, Mexico squad job, USA squad job, almost every national team squad job. Nothing wrong with fans asking for the team, for the squad to job. Some of you know why people make it be a big deal. I thought about, people just want the squad for criticism and just una in it. Come on, man. Una can't stop fans from doing that. Fans are always going to be fans. And this thing where a lot of people are saying, oh, you're going to the game. I tell you already, it's not everybody can go to the game, It's not everybody can go to the game. And naturally, you're going to have people who can go to the game and they watch it at home. Nothing wrong with watching the game at home. But I am still encouraging people to go and watch the game. As simple as that. So I don't know what the big deal for people have. I don't know. Because it no matter when the coach up the team, people going to analyze the team. You have people going to happy. And you have a lot of people will not happy. And you have people will be happy. That is how I look at it. As a content creator, but I want the squad. But all of a sudden, nobody no want. Everybody has to. Like, come on, man. Typical the JFF. Typical the coach. You understand? Typical the JFF, typical the coach. JFF always and the coach always. It no matter who our coach. Whether Hallgrímsson, whether Tapper, the squad, our squad are always the last squad for job. So it come to a point where it either to me. So I'm not in the fussing about squad for job and all of them things. I grew up past that. You get what I say? I grew up past that. So big up to all of the people then. But really and truly, nothing wrong with the fans that want to see the squad to have discussion. Whether we like it or not. People still have an opinion. Some of them know where this thing from people are bash people and talk about, oh, people just want to criticize. Come on. If the coach no select certain people, the people they want to know. So what's wrong with that? Nothing wrong with that. People make it like a big deal. It's either to me, you know. If me get the squad, me do different content. Because the show have to go on. Just like how a lot of man from the JFF no come on my show. You think me go ball and vex? I find other ways to make content, man. I'm to no man. I'm the content creator and a brother. You understand? And my thing, variety, you know, I have to wait upon the JFF, something have to happen at the JFF before me talk about football. I have squad no job. Me now have my show. Me I go wait. You understand? Me I do my content said way. Who cares? I don't care, man. So this is big balloon. The people them want the fans them want the squad. Nothing wrong with the fans them want the squad. And this is what me can't understand. People keep on tell, oh, the fans them must go to the national stadium and support. Oh, the people them must always buy the merchandise. The people them must always do this. Where you really think the fans get from Jamaica? I don't understand these people. Whether you support Liverpool or you support Jamaica or you support Argentina, what you really think fans get from Jamaica? Me buy all merchandise. What me get? Joy and happiness. Me get joy and happiness. That's all most of the fans get. Joy and happiness about the Reggae Boyz national team. Many of these players who are in a football, how much of them buy a merchandise? How much of them buy a ticket for go to the game? Free ticket and free jersey them get. But the fans must hush us. The fans not for criticize. The fans not for demand certain thing. And the fans them spend their money for go to the game and the fans them buy their merchandise. All of a sudden, oh, shut up, Jiver. Shut up to all of the fans them. The fans them must shut up. The fans them not for criticize nothing. The fans them not supposed to do nothing. So this all balloon where people, every time England, every time Argentina squad job, whole heap of content creator, whole heap of TV station, make a big alabaloo over it. So what the difference with Jamaican squad? What the difference? What the difference? If the squad job 2 days before the team play, what the difference? People still are go criticize. So if at that people are run from, this and that, like, come on, this is Jamaica and this is fans. Fans are gonna always do that. Some of them know why everybody I make it feel like say, oh, the fans them not supposed to have. I am not telling the fans, and I wouldn't want the fans to disrespect any player. When they're not the disrespect, all of a sudden Jamaican fans are the worst. Jamaican fans are the worst. Brethren, may I watch how much show the criticism of our players and the JFF usual get. They're not getting that anymore. So man, I make it look like say the fans are that bad. Hell no. Jamaican fans is not the worst. For me, Jamaican fans are good. So what the big alaballoon for? What is the big alaballoon for? About the squad. In every national team and every nation, Marlon, you know that. Whether it be good or bad, people are going to talk about the squad. Oh, if the coach he pick that player, would have do better. Everybody have them fear. Every fans have them favorite. You understand? But for me, I think I grew past this thing where I'm going to beat the JFF, I'm going to beat Earl Bailey, I'm going to beat Simon, I'm going to beat the coach and say, yo, drop the squad. For me, them days there, I think I moved past that. But at the same time, the fans need the squad. The fans have a right to ask where's the squad. So we make everybody tell the fans say, oh, this shut up and jiver. Hell no. Hell no. It's like nobody not supposed to talk again about the squad. Oh, too much controversy and all of them. What squad job in a real football when a controversy in a day? Whether the squad job 2 day, people still going to talk. So this thing, everybody asks the people them for support. Everybody asks the people them for go to the stadium. But at the set time, the fans, this fans supposed to spend the money and not say nothing. That is not how fans supposed to do things. Like, only no want the fans to have a voice. You understand? Me now, as what me I say, I am just saying, for me, even if the squad not come out and we play the game, me still a go make video. Me not have a problem if the squad not job. But where a lot of people are say, oh, people just want to criticize the squad and beat the coach and beat that. Oh, you know, call a person. That, you can't stop that. You understand? You can't stop that, brother. You understand? So, but a lot of people, fans want the squad. Nothing wrong with if the fans them want the squad. If the fans them want to see the squad. You understand? Me I go pick my 23 player. You understand? Me not wait for the JFF. If me have to wait for Baller to interview, and if me that wait for JFF people to interview, my channel would have still not grow. You understand? You have to find ways to talk about football, man. So what about the World Cup squad? Marlon. Marlon, the World Cup squad. Marlon, you know somebody call you, Marlon. I want to talk to you, Marlon. Call me, Marlon. Let me have a discussion. You understand? So nothing wrong with fans asking for the squad. I don't have a problem where people asking for the squad. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with the fans asking for the squad. Fans going to criticize said way. It no matter, we can't run from that. So the people them go like say, them no want nobody criticize nothing, brother. Madness in your talk, brother. No must stop that, brother. Stop it, brother. Whether the squad job late, brother, people still are gonna have discussion, brother. For me, if them not drop the squad, it's no matter to me, brother. But I don't want people to support Jamaican football and buy the merchandise. But nobody for ask the squad. You understand? No, brother, the fans deserve more than that. You know what fans get? A lot of people don't understand what fans get, Regine. A lot of people don't understand what fans really get out of football, brother. Where they have to support the thing, brother. I am not saying the fans must disrespecting the players that are disrespect and all of them thing there. And the man them are some little hypocrite, brother. The man them are some hypocrite. Them can call all foreign players, say them a bug. But when people call Jamaican player bug, man have an issue with that. A foolish that, brother. Missy man have the same energy for Oli. Oli no good or way. And when them for call a spade and say tapper. Not doing enough to get the best out of Jamaican team. Them hide on the corner and no one give them opinion. But them are quick for criticize people outside of Jamaica who them when they now go hear them. Man can't come tell me nothing, brother. Someone have some little boot liquor, brother. You understand? You don't want the fans them for just shut up the fans them not for say nothing. And the fans them invest. The fans them buy how much merchandise, brother. You understand? Last time merchandise buy, brother, I nearly $800 Canadian me spend. Every single merchandise for Adidas job for Jamaica last year. I buy that. Adapt me, I tell you no, brother. So no man can come tell me, say, me now support Jamaica. I ain't need for go on no game for say you support Jamaica, brother. This thing where people are forced down upon people, brother. Stop the foolishness, brother. Stop the foolishness, bro. Wanna stop it, bro. Stop forced down thing upon people, brother. You understand? Adapt me, I talk about, brother. You know how much money man spend, brother. You know how much money man spend and buy Jamaican jersey. You know how much mobile. I just threw me have green screen. Me can't wear some of the thing them, brother. I just threw me have green screen. Me can't wear some of my merch, my jersey them. That me I tell you now. $800 when me check up everything. Me buy. See it there? The Jamaica at yeah. All of them things they may have them. And Adidas soon drop a next one. Adidas soon drop it. I'm going to go in there. You understand? So, Coach Hallgrímsson, take your time and go on the way you do. But, if a criticism you run from for the squad, bro, that's a wrong ball game. That's the wrong thing you get down there still. But, all right. Yeah, big up to all of the people. People, hit the like button, people. Come on, people. Stop what you're doing and hit the like button, people. Come on, people. Stop what you're doing and hit the like button. Come on. Stop what you're doing and hit the like button. So, people, so we'll cover so we'll cover the Reggae girls and we'll cover all of the thing them. Big up yourself and thing, brother. Yeah. How are you doing, my brother? What's up?
What's up? Blessings. Blessings to everybody in the chat, man. Thank you for joining the show. Amazing. Just been listening in the background while I was doing a few things, moving around. Great show so far. Definitely great show so far.
Big up yourself, Marlon. See, Marlon say my wait for them jersey for Jack, brother. Man, buy them jersey, brother. Man, buy them, brother. And a few times must wear all the sweater and all of them things there. Man, support, brother, because me can't able to go at the game in Jamaica. Seeing? I'm going to try to make sure so every time Jamaica play in Jamaica, I provide about 30 tickets. That is my contribution and buy the merchandise. You understand? If I have the money and if I have the money, I don't have no problem go to Jamaica, brother, go watch it. But for sure, when Jamaica come over here, ask them every day. Team, me there around the team. I support God training session at the hotel. So, I don't want people to think it is because Freighter no go to the game. Marlon no go to the game. Marlon stay in the house and watch every Jamaican game. And you, Ryan LFC, go every Jamaican game. Who are the bigger fans?
Fans are just fans. Fans are just fans from all different levels. You can support the team. You can support the game from many different levels, from all corners of the earth. You know what I mean? Some are able to be in the stadium, which is amazing. Some are not. That don't make them any bigger than the other. You know, some got more gear than those that go to the game, but that doesn't make it any different. It's just one Reggae Boyz, man. One Jamaica. We support the team and everything they got going on. And fans have a right to criticize anything that moves and shakes with the team. You know what I mean? Because they're fans. That's what their job is to do. Their job is to push the players and the coach to their ultimate, you know what I'm saying, get the most out of them by their emotions. We need the emotions and energy and the backing of the fans. What are sports without fans?
And, bro, you make a valid point, brother. We see it in a COVID, or the players them a ball back for the fans. You understand? The fun without football, brother, without the fans, football is nothing, brother. And we see that in a COVID, brother. A ball, me, Van Dijk and them man there a ball, and I said, it not feel good. It feel like them they are chaining, brother. You understand?
Speaking about that, I remember Klopp had an interview where there was some situation going on with some Liverpool fans, and And, you know, he didn't want to really get in the middle of it. But all he said was, I hope they sort it out because we need the fans in the stadium. Whatever that's going on with ticket prices being too high or too low, the office up top, they got to figure it out, man, because we need these fans. We need these fans in the stadium, especially your home fans. They give you a lot of energy and support. It can be a game changer, you know what I mean, in the most critical points of the game, especially when players are tired. You know what I mean? They might have made a mistake during the game. That fan interaction, that fan love, you need it, man. That's why it's called fan love. Shout out to DJ Khaled. Fan love. It's important.
Yeah. And again, brother, for me, let me just make it clear again. People, it no matter to me if Hallgrímsson drop the squad tomorrow, me still come do my show. And if he don't drop a squad, I have no problem with that. Brother, you know, so once upon a time, and not just me alone, and the thing is, I can speak to myself. Bridging, one thing me know, me a survivor. See? And I don't afraid if me get it wrong. One thing me know from years me at the YouTube is when me get something wrong, I can be a man and hold up man and come out and say, yo, people, me get it wrong. But then, when Tapa was a coach and early stint in Hallgrímsson where they take long to release the squad, I have an issue with that. No, I am a different Ryan LFC. I grow. I don't have no issue. If the squad not drop, me not have an issue. But all I'm saying, the fans have a right to ask for the squad. It no matter if they want to love it up or they want to criticize. Nothing wrong with that, brother. Why you think we are asking people then, brother? All right. What you really get from Arsenal, brother? You buy merchandise, you buy everything. What you really get from Arsenal? It's no love, no feel good factor.
It's the joy. It's the absolute joy.
Yeah. So
win or lose. You see me come here. Win or lose, man. It's just the joy.
So it may say so. Nothing wrong. Nothing. Or the only thing that fans get back, brother. I'm have a discussion with the baller. I may say, baller, you really think I am trying to I want to hurt players? I am just critiquing the players because I want them to do better. Really and truly, brother. When I get money, when I get all heap of perks to play for Jamaica, where the fans them I get? The fans them I put money in a phone pocket. So we just say we want them to step up in the performance around all enough for that. So we're not supposed to, in our feelings, brother. We don't want fans, everybody to come support, brother. You understand? Again, I have a problem if Hallgrímsson drop him squad. And again, people, we must keep it respectfully. We have to critique the players and criticize the players, but don't disrespect players. I don't agree with people disrespecting players. But me have a caller on the line. Caller, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Good evening, Ryan. Good evening to the viewers and your co-hosts. I have a question. Before I cast my judgment regarding the squad, have they already published? Because this is my concern. If it's a case where they are waiting on, let's say, prospective players to finalize their document before they announce the squad, I am completely fine with that. But if it has already passed that stage and they already submit the list to FIFA, and they just want to hold on to the squad list because, you know, information breaks in the last time. I mean, is that what you're doing, or is it a thing where they're trying to give player information more time?
I don't know. I know for the Copa America, the 55-man squad sent in from, I think from last month, early last month, the 55-man squad sent in. See, I don't know if where them are wait pan, I don't know. But Carla, for me, it becomes a hobby. The coach going to be who he is, him going to release it late. Because it no matter. I don't even want to think why it now come out. It's a thing where Jamaican squad is the last squad to come out. So that's why it now becomes an issue. So I don't know what they're doing, what them are finalized. I don't know.
Caller, to me, I'm gonna give you my. To me, I think it's chess versus checkers. I think Coach Hallgrímsson is giving them little time to prepare for this squad by putting it out as at the very last moment. at the very last moment, whatever tactical plan you're gonna put in for the Jamaican squad, you good luck, because you only got 24, maybe 48 hours to put in a good plan. So I think personally it's chess versus checkers. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about that as well. One other thing I noticed, I think they upload the live show with the female that they had today, and they also turn off comments, which is kind of strange. I don't know if you noticed that. If you go to the JFF website, and the most recent video they did today for the press conference for the girls, the comment were turned off the last time I checked, which is kind of strange. So you can't really say anything regarding the video either. So yeah, so some strange things are going on. And for the Jamaican squad not to be released yet, it makes you wonder: are they organized? Do they know what they're doing? I said, hopefully it's a case where they're trying to give players more time to get their document before they say what it is, and it's not a case where the last time information got out too soon, so guess what? I'm just gonna play. I'm gonna show you the power I have by not giving out any information. It's just kind of strange, but I'm just observing to see what's going on. And either way, I'm still going to support the team, because I'd still trust Hallgrímsson to get the best out of whatever player put out there. But I would still like to know. That's just my take on the subject.
Mm.
I think the only person that knows. Oh, the call. Big up yourself.
All right, no worries.
Yeah.
I think the only people that know who the squad is, you're gonna have a lit of players you can choose from, but I mean, only Coach Hallgrímsson knows, what the final look is. Apart from a few people up in the office.
As I said, I have a problem. May I ask you the question? Do you have a problem with the squad dropping late? And before you answer, I have a caller. When you think about it, and is it fair for the fans asking for the squad? Whether it be going to be good criticism, whether it's going to be bad, whether it's going to be, I don't know, man. I just really don't know. But Carla, welcome to the show. Good evening.
Yeah, big up yourself, friend. Francis, big up. Ryan, I feel like it's fair for the fans. I mean, it's fair for the fans call for the squad, because if you look on us as fans, right, whenever our favorite teams play at the Premier, etc., before the game, like an hour before the game, we always want to find out who want to start before. Them way they call, enough we have a favorite players, whatever. We want to know the strength of the team before a big game or whatever. Them way they. So, in all fairness, I feel like fans, fear for call for the squad. However, I make an assessment of the team, and I feel like there's a lot of uncertainty surrounding the team as to why they don't drop an early team for the upcoming 2 games, as well as the Copa America, because there are a couple of players with injured outs, right? Which I think there's a slight possibility that some of them, them are expect him to be available for Copa America, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I say Andre Blake basically saying he will be available. And tell people them say he's available for the upcoming game, June 6th. And I just feel like there's certain uncertainty with certain players, especially Leon Bailey as well, Omar Hutchinson. So I feel like they want to include certain players in the but is that they don't know them stand at this moment in time, and that's why I feel like they don't really make any announcements as yet surrounding the team. The way they, which I feel in that sense,
probably it's not as I say, Carla, I learn to understand and appreciate. Sometimes the coach really probably want to drop the squad, but sometimes the players probably sometimes some issue with the players, because we see many times under Coach Hallgrímsson, him get a list, put it out, and when they check a stock, some player no come and all of them stuff, that them have to take it back down and then put it out. So them probably just a wait, and this is why me come to agreement where me just be patient. But if the fans have all right to call for it, and me not go bash no fans or nothing for that, man.
Yeah. And especially when you look on other countries as well, when you see them drop for them squad, we can make an assessment to say, Mexico, them drop a good squad, blah, blah, blah. So obviously we want to see our squad to see how we can pan up against some of these respective teams if we bought them,
Mm-hmm.
But I just feel like come down to, majority of the players, I expect them to be available, but I feel like there are 1 and 2 question marks in the team as well. And maybe come down to them 1 players in the squad that we never really have before. and maybe Omar Hutchinson is one of them as well. Well, would they happen before, but you get what I mean, you know?
Yeah.
So it's these type of things. You need to know if a player readily available so you can drop them. Because the last thing you want to do is put 1 and 2 money in, right? Well, get the hopes up of the fans, and then a day or two later you come out and say, you know, the player isn't available due to this circumstance or whatever the case. And we know so a lot of these players, a lot of them actually run out of contract. Not saying that contract negotiation or whatever should affect them playing for the country, but you have all of these different factors when we feel like other countries don't really have us at this moment in time compared to us, you know, and other teams as well, they have larger selection pool compared to us, you know, them way they and you don't really want to draft for certain people that is not of the quality that we need going forward, you know. So you want to know the man them way they did have before and where you can potentially get at least available so you can drop a full squad, you see me?
Yeah.
For sure.
Big up.
Yeah, man. What said you, my brother?
Listen, whether it's early or late, the fans, again, the paying fans, the supporting fans, they have a right to feel how they want to feel, man. I heard you said something earlier that, you know, you don't want fans to disrespect players. But let me tell you, man, if you betting money, you know what I mean, and something happens or liquid courage, you just hope it don't happen. But emotions can go many different ways. And that's the beauty about being a fan. Pressure busts pipes. Some of these players, you got to test whether or not they can handle pressure. Pressure of love and pressure of not showing up the way the fans think you should. That's why you have fan favorites. There are people that connect with the fans based on their personality, based on the way they play the game. And that's the beauty of it, man. But I agree, listen, if fans are upset that they drop late, they're allowed to be upset. If they drop early and fans are happy, that's what it is. But at the end of the day, the game is going to be played. I think more you want to be excited as a fan if it's dropped early so you can prepare yourself like, oh, this person's in the squad, that person's in the squad. But if it dropped late, I mean, it only dumbed down your excitement a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yeah. Because, you know, say, pan a big man thing, brother, when the squad drop, it's a lot of excitement. The fans excited. Oh, Mikel Antonio is coming. Okay, all right. Shaman Nichols will be in the team. You know, and Jay Blake. You understand? But again, as I say, brother.
But to play godly advocate, though, not to cut you, to play godly advocate, at the same time, if the player that somebody don't like or most people don't like comes, the grumbling starts.
Yeah.
The miserableness starts. So it kind of, remember, one bad apple spoiled the bunch. So if 1 or 2 people start grumbling, it can just ripple. You know what I mean? So it's a give and take.
But for me, I used to this, man. The JFF and the coach always put out the team late. So to me, it's not either for me. But one thing I don't want,
same for me.
One thing I don't want, fans disrespecting player, and one thing I don't want, I want people to still show respect to the fans, because without the fans, not saying fans have a right to do disrespecting, but at the same time, it go both ways.
100%.
Sure. Good evening.
Evening, Ryan. What going?
I'm here, Issa Allen. How are you?
Yeah, man. What's his name again?
Francis.
Francis.
Big up yourself, my boy.
Same to you.
As a fan, Ryan, it's just natural. You want to know the squad. You want to know what's going to happen with the team. You want to know who is coming in, because these are exciting times. It's a massive for Jamaica at least. So we like know what's going on with the squad early, you know, so we can, you know, start analyze and see what's going to happen for us, you know. But I don't know what to tell you the reason why. I can't really see the reason why. If you say earlier that, you know, probably some tactical thing, you know, I mean, I don't know if Dominican Republic released their squad yet. Have they?
I don't know. And I really don't want to know.
You know, so, I mean, if it's some tactical thing, I mean, how is it going to benefit? It's the same thing for you. If you don't have the persons in on the squad list, you still have to prepare for them. I mean, you watch the old clips, whatever. So it's not like if they drop the squad 2 days before the game, like what's going to happen? Like the team is not going to be prepared. They're still going to be prepared. I mean, probably 70% of the squad, the teams know who's going to be there already. So 70% of the players that were there last time probably is going to be back there. So it's not gonna stop their preparation. I mean, so I wouldn't buy that to say it's tactical or whatever. But I really don't know. I really don't know. Maybe the coach just don't want any embarrassment, and the federation or himself to put out squad lists to call players, and then when you look, I mean, that happens so often. When you look, players who are called are not turning up and whatever. It's always up. So probably they might try do it that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And at least, you know, get ahead of the crowd. I mean, release the squad before it get leaked and them look away there, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But as a fan, yeah, of course we would like to see the squad and know what's happening, you know, and prepare yourself and get excited. That way you can, you know, start, you know, prepare yourself to go game and support, and we want to get them jersey with whoever in night. And them look away there, bro, like we want to be excited for what's coming up, you know?
For
Them
sure.
that movie excitement, you know what I mean? Like, what fans get out of it? We spend our money. That's all we do. Spend our money. Go watch the games. Buy with jersey. What we get out of it? More than excitement. Tell me what else we get out of it. Not the players. Them I get played. What we get out of it? Excitement and enjoyment, bro. So I mean, that's all we can get out of it.
Them say next month before the squad job. No, sure.
The fourth, I heard Simon and management say the fourth of June. So that's 2 days before the game. I mean, I don't really understand why they would do that. You see me? 2 days before the game.
Probably.
Yeah, so the 4th of June.
I'll tell you why.
Go, Tuna.
Yeah, your opinion on that.
Yeah, it's my opinion. They're always my opinion. If I have facts, I'll tell you I got facts. My opinion is that the JFF is, you know, quote unquote, slow at everything they do. And so what's new? You know, you heard Coach Hallgrímsson said in his interview a few weeks ago that Jamaicans, like, you know, just relax, man. Easy go, easy come. It's slow moving pace. So, I mean, it's kind of in our fiber, is it not?
Yeah. That's them all year round, though.
So it should be no difference when the squad drop it.
Yeah, man. Upon them, I want tell the fans them to be patient. But at the same time, the fans them.
What we are waiting for? What we are be patient for? Squad to drop, man.
See who get passport.
Squad to drop. Brother, if a passport and visa that be done months ago, like
I agree.
Me just not like the idea. Like
but come on, Issa, man, you don't know how the man them do things, brother. Always our squad are the last one.
And that's why, yo, me even want to say this, you know. That's why some of the time we can't pull up the stadium, you know. We can't pull up the stadium because then just always a drain with energy, my youth. The man them ever just a drain with energy. You think a joke, youth. The man them always a just do something to drain with energy, my youth. But we still have support, man. We still have support.
Alright, it's easy. Brother, I don't forget used to it, brother.
No problem, man.
Alright.
Yeah, but the drain energy vibes, bro. Ryan, as me saying, what we are get out of it, Ryan, I just entertainment and excitement and joy, and that's all we are get out of it. You see me? What is that? Why take a cost then?
The coach cook up something on the web, man. Worry yourself, man. The coach
I just hope him cook up something because I can't bother to wait so long for say foolishness.
I think he might be scared of the criticism of the fans.
Bro, whether you wait late or not, brother, you're going to get that, brother.
The criticism are going to come.
Yeah.
The fans are kind of beat him with the belt, you know?
Yeah.
Belt buckle, man.
Belt buckle, beer. He's prolonging it. You know how it go. You know when you're going through, you're going to get beaten. You kind of prolong it a little bit.
It would be just such an energy drain if we wait so long. I'll see the same set of money we have otherwise. If you have the coach to cook up something, you better be cooking up something.
See, Ryan, them type of talk that make Coach Hallgrímsson with Fred. Yeah, drop the list.
some man I influence Coach Hallgrímsson behind the scene, man. Some local man were negative and all of them.
Allegedly.
Yeah, bro. Probably.
Well,
make the coach take him time and do him, man. But one thing though, the man them no fair beat on the fan them doing a talk about fans
Right.
want just beat and criticize
Right.
it. Now stop the madness, brother.
More know if there was a deadline to send in the World Cup qualifier squad. Is there a deadline to send that in?
Me don't know, man.
send in the
Me
World
don't know.
Cup
For tell you the
qualifier.
truth. Me don't know.
Oh boy. There must be a
Just go
deadline.
and wait, man. Issa, man. It's coming, man. No
Somebody
waste
just
time.
said there must be a deadline. I'm not saying publishing about it sending it.
No, man. Them
Obviously,
probably
the
sending
thing
that
they
already,
just-
man. Them thing they submit already,
Okay.
man. Them thing they submit
So if-
already, man. Long time. When them
Oh,
submit that, them can't do anything with them. JFF now for Japan squad, you know. The coach now for Japan squad, you know.
Facts.
The coach now for Japan
Yo,
squad.
them are pull themselves further and further away from the fans.
No, man. I think the
Further
fans
and
them need to
further
get
away, brother.
used and just
I
know.
agree 50-50, Ryan. You gotta cater to the fans a little bit, and you gotta keep it within what you normally do. So you gotta meet them halfway.
We can't get complacent, brother, with mediocrity and
Yeah,
everything,
me
brother.
understand where I come from still, but me just kind of see it as, boy, I the JFF that, and I the coach that. So it just...
Mrs. People with Copa America squad drop already. Final squad drop already. And Copa America they way down so before the World Cup qualifier. So I really want to like why difference with them. The team them get all of 4 weeks to analyze the team them what them are gonna play against. Like so I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, brother. I don't know. No. Well, them more than likely like have a press conference. I tell them say whenever Hallgrímsson reach Jamaica, at that time they squad a job. So whenever Hallgrímsson reach Jamaica, so you wait for that. When he reach Jamaica, and I hope somebody asks him, why them take so long to drop the squad. I hope somebody asks him so we can hear why I must say. But these things, brother, in this world, people hardly tell the truth when they come on to jobs like these, bro. They just sugarcoat everything and fluff, yes, on little fluff and try to be diplomatic and all them things, brother. So, my time it even matter. I tell you the honest truth. You see me? Yeah, then just so give a little fluff and, well, there was no deadline and we didn't have to drop this and, yeah, I just saw it come down still. But go on do the thing, me there, listen.
Big up yourself, man. Enough respect, man.
Same to you, man. Big up.
Yes, people, I just get a look piece of FIFA ranking. Argentina ranked number 1 in the world. Brazil ranked number 5. USA ranked number 11. Colombia ranked number 12. Mexico ranked number 14. Uruguay ranked number 15. Ecuador ranked number 31. Peru ranked number 32. Chile ranked number 42. Panama ranked number 45. Canada ranked number 49. Costa Rica ranked
there you go.
number 52. Venezuela ranked number 54. And the Reggae Boyz incoming ranked number 55. So if Jamaica can beat Venezuela, can beat Mexico, I guarantee you that Jamaica will reach in the top 50, depending on the result. Yeah. If we can win our next 5 game, brother, that would be...
That's easy. Top 50 should be easy. Top 50? I'm talking about top 40. What you mean?
No, man. Based on, remember, you have to depend on the team, them result,
Yeah, for sure, obviously.
Yeah, but when we play against these bigger team, the more we get these good result against these bigger team, we get, I think, that better for us. You understand? So we just have to just continue press, because I love to see Jamaica rank. You know what I mean? Ranking at the 40. Honestly, bro. I would love to see Jamaica rank.
For sure. But listen, Ryan, hold on a second, man. Hold on. We're missing about 130 likes. We're missing 130 likes. Come on, people. If you haven't liked the show, what are you waiting on? What you waiting on? Just hit the like button, man. It's free. Takes only a few seconds. If you gotta leave and come back, hit the like button, man. Come back and join the show, but hit the like button. Go ahead, Ryan.
Yeah, big up to all of the people them down in the comment section. I really do appreciate all of you guys. As we say, just show the support by hitting that like button. It means a lot to us. So just hit the like button and trust me, very, very easy. Just stop what you're doing and hit that like button and show some love. You see me I say? Yes, people, very, very simple. Ryan, you see the JFF IG page? What go on for the JFF IG page? Let me go up on JFF IG page. Me just see them post a video with them are great. No matter the score, no matter the weather, what, no matter the odds, what go on demo. I don't see nothing. What me I miss here? I see them post Walter Boy skill. Greg Lee. I don't see nothing where me I say, wow. Demo. Big up yourself, Demos. Thanks for coming.
I'm saying,
What you say, listen? Hold on, let me find the JFF thing on the phone. JFF. Eternal Father, bless our land. Hold on, the people. Hold on, because I don't want to get copyright.
like up the live, people. Hit the like button. Appreciate everybody being in the chat. Everybody's watching.
Demo,
amazing. Love.
I think it's a dub Vibes Cartel. Him not doing a dub, man. This is just Vibes Cartel sing them song and him just cut it up from some of him song them, Demo. Let me make the people them hear it.
World boss.
Eternal Father, bless our land. Guide us with your mighty right hand.
Jamaica land we love. Jamaica land we love. Jamaica land we love.
Demo, I think of something special I shared, my Demo. No, Demo, that think of something fresh Cartel job. Cartel is a long time thing, this Demo, man. But respect still, respect. Yeah. All right. We'll just call back the caller and then we get back into it. Yeah, me don't want to get copyright, people. Carla, welcome to the show. Good evening.
How
are you doing?
Good, man. Man, I will want the squad job, man.
We say one. What you say?
We don't know the squad now job till about next month, the 12th, the Copa. The Copa squad can't job before a World Cup squad. There's no way. Well, you know a Copa squad, I don't know if he World Cup squad. If you look into things, I don't know, say, none of a team them will qualify for Copa. We have World Cup qualify. Not drop their squad. Not at all. People them not look on that. Them look on Brazil, they only have friendly match. We drop for them squad already, drop 30-man squad and they'll pick in 26 squad next month. The people them for wait, man, for have patience, man. The coach do some work, the coach want to drop squad and the coach don't even work it. The coach try to get some ball where we want to see in that squad.
God. I agree.
And people them for wait, man.
Yeah, man. We people them can be patient still, you know?
Patient, man. Give the coach some time, the coach doing work, man, and be comfortable, man. Now, yes, the thing, man. Yes, being disgraced, no, man. From granny always tell me that thing.
Yes, being disgrace. As always, because we always across the coach and say, yo, coach, why you put out the team? Because many times Coach Hallgrímsson put out the squad in and some player turn it down and that and it's embarrassment. You understand?
Man, true, man.
It's embarrassment.
The people them to wait, man.
Yeah.
The squad soon drop. The people them tell them say his squad will drop next month. Squad will drop about this month, 30 or 31st or 1st and next month. The World Cup qualifier. And the 12, the 13, the squad will drop for the Copa. It's the people them can't wait, man. I'm see, man, you know, see fake squad they have out there. You know, get the picture yet.
Carla, that's what I tell them. Them thing, them linger. Linger them thing, there, brother. I link about fake squad and them thing. That help me. We can't discuss
help
fake,
right.
all that I go do, I go hear say Ryan LFC said that and this and that. Brother, I grew in, brother. And some people are wicked, brother. Oh, because them can't cheat me, brother.
Yeah, man, it's frightening, man. Because when I look on him, yo, I start jumping up down and say, yo, it's squad job. And I look into things, I say, nah, man. There's no way you have the second and keeper and you know did it. Because I don't see wait did it.
Carla, nobody discuss that, Carla. I don't want you to discuss that,
right.
brother.
True.
That not help me, brother.
That's true. All right. Nah.
Where I say?
Yeah, there's that menace still.
All right, then. Big up yourself, because you don't have much more to say, brother.
Yeah, man, big up.
Can't link that thing when I help my brethren. People want to call into the program, people. I'm not be rude, I'm not be disrespectful. Seeing? When I call into the program, I don't want to hear about nothing about no fake squad. That can't help me. Because you see the moment me have this conversation, he say, boy, Ryan show here it pan and way and worse. The man them don't know like me already, brother. That ammunition for chop me down in a brother. But my wise, brother. My wise and we are run the thing, brother. But we're going to get into the 4 players them that I think should come on representing for Jamaica. But before we get into that, we have to big up our sponsor, Island Best Juice. Let's go for the sponsorship break and then we'll come back. Island Best Juice. What are you waiting on? Check them out on Instagram and Facebook. Island Best Juice. It's your boy, Ryan LFC, representing for Island Best Juice. If you are in the United States and you not try Island Best Juice, what you waiting on? Look at these beautiful flavor. Why not? If you are in Tampa, if you are in Florida, if you're not drink Island Best Juice, you're not drink the juice. It's your boy Ryan LFC, representing for Island Best Juice, the best juice in Florida. What you waiting on? Anyway, across the United States, Island Best Juice can find you. If they find me and me all the way in Canada, why not? Check them out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere they are. Island Best Juice. Island Best Juice. Make sure you check them out and thing. Alright? Really appreciate all of the people them who buy Island Best Juice. When they know say if we not drink Island Best Juice, we not drink the juice. And thing.
You're not a bucket?
Eh?
You got no bottle? Where the prop at?
Yeah, man, I drink them off already, brother.
That's the bucket. You gotta have the prop. You gotta show them like, yo, we here. Empty or not.
You watch right. Yeah. Anyway, so all right. So let's move on, brother. See? So me and you are gonna discuss. We have a discussion with these 4 players. So the first player we're gonna bring up on the list. All right. So our first player we are bring up on the list. What do you think about Mason Greenwood in situation? Should Mason Greenwood come and representing for us, the England squad out? Him nowhere near it. Him have a fantastic season, good talent, good player. What do you think?
22 years old? Absolutely. Absolutely. I think, you know, give him an opportunity, man. I think he should come in and play for the squad for sure. I'll say it here. I'm with the young players coming in that want to come and play for Jamaica, especially playing in, these leagues in Europe, around the world. Definitely. Mason Greenwood. Short and sweet.
Okay, fair enough.
What's your thought?
I think Mason Greenwood, because honestly, he need to come and represent for Jamaica, because when I really look upon it, he will not play for England. He must be realistic to himself that what happened, these people will not forgive him. And I think he just need to come and represent him for Jamaica, and we will appreciate him. We forgive him. You understand? We forgive him, and I think he would make a big impact on the Jamaican national team. You understand? I strongly believe that he could be one of these players that pull in the crowd, and especially if we're on top of our game, merchandise, Adidas with a laugh going into the bank. Toward Mikel Antonio, you understand? Toward Mikel Antonio and all of these people,
Merchandise,
Adidas with a, that would be fantastic, brother. I don't know about Demo. Demo say him not forgive and think, and that is Demo opinion. Nah, kill Demo, but I will forgive the young man. What he has got you already, Demo, we want. The amount of thing the man lose in the last 2 years, brother. Like, everybody deserve a second chance, brother. And I see him think, if somebody do something and go to prison, like, some people just can't forgive. I don't believe in that still. But everybody have them opinion, and this is just my opinion. Carla, welcome to the show. Good evening.
Yeah, I know you're going, brother.
My dear man, where are you dealing?
Big up yourself, man. Big up to your co-host, you know? Because from the other night when I see him come on, I say, yeah, man, the youth, yeah, in born fit. You see it? You can know a man with born fit do certain type of thing, you know, and born with the personality to do them type of something, yeah. Yeah, man, for the broadcast and them something, in born fit. I feel him think this. You see me?
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Go on. Yeah, man, you're born fit. You have the voice and everything. We see if I come on the other night, and the first me I see when you come on for Ryan show, and Ryan have to run off one night. So big up yourself. And when me I say, me lie down and me I listen Ryan, and listen what me I go say. You see, why Jamaica do this show just show lack of confidence, brother. Lack of confidence. When you have a big side and a big squad and you know say you play them good, you drop your squad. You know say England on my side, Jamaica different from Jamaica. When we have youth that grow up and talk about we team and we are bring side. England on my side, you see England can just drop a side. They must be a big player them have. No matter who them left out or who them call. Them man them just drop them squad. So from those are just confident I be Jamaica. I'm confident, man. Them not confident. The squad and confident the player them. And I say, because them know say. Go ahead.
What if the coach wait? The coach not ready for release him squad? That don't mean say him not confident, man.
No, but when I lack of confidence, because you remember tell you, you're when you're on top of things, your press conference drop in all your fans them face and them you surprise them. But now him come under fans pressure, everything. Cause what do you know when the league happen, him come under pressure. Now him still come under pressure again. So no matter how him check it, him go come under pressure. But what? Get ahead of the game and them man up and balls up and know say what them have to do, what them have to do, but them soft to me, man. Them soft. No matter what them do, me just have them soft. Me have them soft. So I just might hear that. But as they are listening, just know say, as when you say, no matter when it have me anticipating squad, you know, I want if you can see it. But now when me hear say to drop them time, you know what me do? I don't say I'm not even to look on YouTube. I know me I find things, put in them spaces there, and when it drop, me just know say I say go. Yeah, man.
Okay, all right. Fair enough. Big up yourself, Carla.
But that's my 2 cents. Let's go and big up yourself, my boss.
Yeah. All right. Big up to all of the people them down in the comment section. Yeah, let's get back to the Mason Greenwood, brother. I think he would be a good addition to this Reggae Boyz team. More eyes will even come more on the Reggae Boyz team. And for me, I win more winning a brother. And you see, everybody have them opinion. We can challenge people's opinion, but me not gonna disrespect anybody. And all I'm saying, I win more I win, and I World Cup more and go, and more and go there to compete. Because I believe that we can go there and compete. Not to win it, but go there and compete, come out of the group. If we want to strive for our national team and our football in Jamaica to get better, these are the goals and these are the mindset we need to have as a fan. You understand? Because we have good players. You have good players that playing in the Premier League where their standard is up there. And the people them who have this mindset, oh, them no want to reject and them did this and them, all of them. Yeah, them people there, brother. You even want to have conversation with people who are called people reject and all of them stuff. I win more, winning, brother. At 20 odd years, me not got a World Cup in a brother. At 20 odd years, me not got a World Cup, brother. 20 odd years, me not got a World Cup. Me don't know what it feel to support Jamaica got a World Cup. Everybody talk about 98, brother. We want to make it be a turnaround. This to be our 98. You understand? So, me don't care what nobody wants to say. And football change, football evolve. People are talking about local. Yes, if the players deserve to be in the national team and local player is good enough to make the national team, nothing is wrong with a local player in the squad or 2 or 3 local player. But them have to earn that. Them have to deserve it. Them have to be better than the players that outside of Jamaica who play in football. So this thing where people just want to have a spot to just put local play. It not work like that. You have to earn that. And viewers, you have to go back to that where you have to earn that opportunity to play for Jamaica. Once upon a time when me I grow, I want to play for Jamaica. You have to earn that right there. You understand? Nothing given to you, brother. So now is the time, brother, where we have good quality player to pick from all across the world. People are talking about them one local player. Local player have to earn that and them have to deserve that. You understand? Them have to good and them have to better than the other player.
Yeah.
So this thing where our mindset, brother, that's why the youth them now work hard like how them supposed to usually work. But then the players them work hard, they have to earn that, brother. You know much good player that play in the Jamaican Premier League and not play for Jamaica because you have better players is there. So this thing where everybody are saying, oh God, if a local player in your squad, that means it bad for the league. No, that means that the players need to work hard. That means that the league no good. That means that the league can't develop. So what the issue? What the problem? What is the problem? All local players need to do is just work harder and get up to the level. And all the federation need to do and the clubs in Jamaica need to do, make it be an equal ball game by preparing the players them and do the proper development for the players them.
Yes.
And that is where the thing need to do, you know, brother. Everybody want just push up a man in the national team, brother. And them don't want to work, brother. Like, stop trying to cheat the work, brother.
Can't cut corners, man.
Brother.
Can't cut corners.
Yeah, you expect to cut corner and say, oh, because the player they were good, that player they supposed. No, he must be better than the player what we have, brother. You understand?
So hold on, Demo's point. So which one you prefer? Have a local player fill the stadium and you don't get the result, or have the players that's gonna give you the result and hopefully they can draw a local crowd? Like, that's really the question that come to it. We want local players to be a part of it, but they gotta, again, like you said, the development has to be there. They gotta up their standard for sure. But you know, I mean, the ultimate goal is to go to World Cup. That is the ultimate goal.
Bridging, once upon a time, brother, you have local player that play in Jamaica, brother, where the players that was coming from overseas, them never better than them are Philip. Them never better than them are Philip and who start. The stats show and the pudding in the pan show, you know. If you better as a Jamaican player, right? If you better, brother, you're going to play in the national team, brother.
It should be the better player, period. I don't care where you're from. The better Jamaican player, period. Whoever is better for the system and for us to win, that's who you go with. That should be no question. That shouldn't even be a concern. That shouldn't even be a conversation. No?
Brother, simple as it, brother. It's ABC, brother.
You want the best player, no matter where they come from, local over. Listen, you want the best player to come and play so you can get the result. You know what I mean? And maybe that can push some of those other players to really raise their level. It is what it is, man. You want the best. You want the best to come and represent the country. You know what I mean? That's what's most important. Full stop. End of story. So yeah, it's a tough situation. Ryan, just a while ago, Mason Greenwood to put his £2 million mansion up for rent. You know what I mean? With reports of him not going back to Manchester United. So right now, it's a tough situation for him. He got a lot of proving to do. But there's a lot of people out there that believe in second chances, and some people don't. One got to outweigh the other, no?
One thing me know, brother. One thing me know, bro. But then, when local player play in a Jamaican team, and players is coming from overseas, some of our local players them were better and them still play in the team, brother. Once you're good enough and you play locally, you will make the team. The proving track record show Demar Phillip when he were playing 2011, Shelton when he were playing for Jamaica, Bibi when they were playing for Jamaica. You were have good local player, brother. So the man never make it look like say we no rate local ball. We rate local ball, but we are tell local baller say put in the work, and we are tell the club say don't short change the local player. Give the local player the best development where they can compete against the player that playing over Jamaica. And don't tell me say it can't happen because it usually happen.
That's what I was about to say. That's what I was just about to say, because I heard, official number 4 say, can you say the same opportunities for the foreign players and the local players? It's all about your development. It really comes down to what you produce on the pitch, no matter where you come from. So if the foreign players are getting better development than the local players, then the clubs, like Ryan said, and the players, they got to put in the work. They got to up the standard. I mean, it's hard to say you're going to compete, but it's about the game on the pitch. It's about what you do on the field.
That is simple as that. Simple as it, brother. Simple.
No matter where you come from.
Just put in the work, brother.
Just put in the work.
Just put in the work, brother. When we have big goalkeeper, I play for Jamaica. Say Andre Blake, you know so much goalkeeper come from overseas. But them just not up to the standard like Andre Blake. He play. Look for Nana. As bad as thing will beat Nana. If you check the different coaches come and coach Jamaica, you don't realize that Nana have to play. Him and another player, him and any other centre back partner. So if you're good enough and you have the capability, you're going to play. So I don't know why people make it look like say, man, for just walking at the team and boy, man, you're gonna get stadium and go full up on nonsense. No one man can full up the stadium, brother. You understand? It have to be a team performance where the people say, yes, wow, Jamaica looking really good. You understand? So this thing, man, the man them just, here Demo said that Nana and anything because he's good enough. Andre Blake is good enough. You understand? Andre Blake is good enough. Nana is good enough. And Damian Lowe is good enough. And when Shaman Nicholson in the team, him sure say it no matter who a striker, them are Andre Gray and all of them people there. Him a compete because him good enough. So this thing where people are come and tell we say, oh, 4 local team that play in the semi-final, we should just put from each team. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. And if you think Damian Lowe no good enough. Chris Smith, something wrong with you because there's so much coach that coach Jamaica still pay Damian Lowe.
Chris Smith, who would you put there instead? If he's not good enough, who would you put there?
You understand? If Damian Lowe not good enough, how much other coach come and how much other centre back come at Jamaica? Who them partner with? Who them partner with, brother? No. We have to give credit where it do, brother. I saw Paul Al Dafty. I saw Coach Hallgrímsson. Come on, man. We have to just show Nana respect, brother. Come on, bro. It is not a reason why he play for so much club, brother. He's a good player. Is he the greatest? No. But he's a good player.
It's good for what you have.
You understand?
What you have. It's what you have that you work with, you know. It's what you have. At the end of the day, it is what it is right now. Until somebody else is better at that position, Nana Lowe is who we're going with. And we just got to get behind him, give him some support, and, you know what I mean, hope that he can raise his level when the time is right. If you feel like his level's not there, hopefully he can raise his level of play. 100%. That's how I'm looking at it. So you just got to, you know, you got to roll with it, man. You got to roll with it. You don't have anything else at the moment. We need Dujuan Sterling in the midfield. Can't happen. I guess my options to take works for the baller. Bless up to everybody in the chat, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate y'all joining the show tonight, man. Let us know, for the people that want to know, if Nana Lowe and another number 10 can work. We gotta cook with the ingredients that we have, man. We can't pick an ingredient out of a hat. We just have to use what we have. We gotta give him support and roll the ball out, man. If you keep beating him like, oh, he's not good, he might not play good. But if you say, yo, Nana, we rolling with Nana. He just might raise that level even further than he thought he could. That's what fan support is. That's what fan support is all about. You give him that ultra confidence. He got confidence, and we're adding our confidence to his confidence. So naturally, his game is going to raise. You agree or disagree?
Yeah, I think the man is a good warrior, bro. Bro, them not understand, brother. The players like Damian Lowe, them ordinary, them hardly weirdest players like Damian Lowe, brother. And a lot of fans don't understand. You need team chemistry, and you're going to need certain man in the dressing room where the team are going to feed off. And I'm not saying Damian Lowe is the head and back washer for the Reggae Boyz team, but he's important to the team. Why people can't understand that? Yes, him not have some of the greatest game. Yes, him have mistake, but him have some good game too. You understand? And what Damian Lowe, that fighting spirit, Damian Lowe remind me of this brother that play for Golden State. People like them, they need in a team for a win.
Who that? Draymond Green?
Yes. As bad as thing him have him ways, brother. But the team feed off of that energy where him have. You need them type of person in the dressing room. You understand? So I don't understand why people keep on a disrespect Nana. Nana is not my favorite player, but I appreciate what him stand for and what him believe in her and what him had to the team. Sometimes him cast the team, I will call it as it is, but the end of the day, it what it is, man. Everybody have them opinion and one thing we can't just force everybody.
Ryan, I gotta ask you a question, man.
Yes,
Because this is like the second or third time I've heard you talked about, I would call it an emotional leader on a team. Why do you feel like an emotional leader is so important? Because you talk about you was the man that would take away the player's phone. You need somebody that's gonna, you know what I'm saying, get in the face of another player who maybe need to play a little better, or maybe, you know, sulking a little bit. Why is this so important to you? You talk about Draymond Green, who's obviously the emotional leader of Golden State. Why is it so important? Maybe the fans will get a better understanding of why Nana Lowe is so important.
Yeah, because, brother, where they find him player in a real football. Emotional leader, as a lot of people call it, but a man who love it. A man know what it is. True and true to play for Jamaica. Remember saying, Damian Lowe wear Jamaican badge. Oh, it mean a lot to him, you know, because remember, you know, Bridget, Damian Lowe are right on the 98 team, you know. Him father were playing for Jamaica. So him have a different mentality when it come on to Jamaica, brother. All when him foot a pop off, him want go out there and play. And them people there, you can't really buy them people there in a football, brother. Or where they find them type of players there in a football. And the emotional part of it, brother, the team feed, sometimes team feed off of emotional, brother. Team feed off of emotional, brother.
That's
so
why emotional leader, yeah.
Team feed off of emotional, brother. Because we are all human beings, brother. And everybody have that emotional. So when you say a man like Jaymon Green a pour out him out and what it mean to play. So if you listen to Steph Curry, the man must say, Steph Curry say, him not listen to the noise outside. Him know where this brother bring to the team. Him mentality. Sometimes you need that pit bull there in the team. And when him talk, people have to say, yes, sir. Yes, sir. You need that, brother. You need them type of character there, brother. And that is what Damian Lowe bring to the team, brother. You understand? Him have the look uptown, look getterist in him. And you need them strike a balance there. Perfect example. Who are the most senior man in the national team? Andre Blake and Damian Lowe, you know. Right? But Andre Blake is a leader. Damian Lowe is a vice captain. But Andre Blake, it's not a man who speak a lot.
He's more quiet.
He's more quiet and him lead by him performance. So you have captain who lead by them performance, and you have other players who lead by showing the players them how to get certain things done and all of them stuff there. So you need them type of man there. You need a leader who speak, brother, who speak up. And that's why them leader there is where the Vincent Company, the Stevie Gerrard, the Jordan Henderson. You understand? These people, and everybody born as a leader, you know. I have some leader who grew. It grew on them and all of them stuff there.
Facts.
You understand? Yeah. So Nana is one of them man there.
So let me ask you a question. I got another question to ask you. Between the last time we see Nana Lowe play with his, as what people would call it, poor passing, they don't think he putting in work behind the scenes, knowing that he's going to play this CDM position. I got to work on some of my weaknesses to make them strengths for this next run, for this Copa coming up, or maybe for World Cup qualifiers. Is it beneath him to improve his passing or whatever the fans feel like he lacked in performance on the pitch at that position? Is it beneath him to work a little harder, put in some more work and get better at it? Even 5-10% better?
Yeah, but remember say I play him club at centre back, you know. And when him come to the national team, you know.
I'm talking about in his spare time. Like outside of like when he's doing his own personal training. Maybe you put in that little extra work knowing that he's looking forward to the opportunity to play for the Jamaican national team. And they need that skill set. So yeah, he's playing center back, but he's also working on those parts of his games that he's going to need to perform best for Jamaica.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. But you see, not nice when you have more game time, you know. And we all know, me know Nana weakness. And me know the capability, what Nana can do from what he cannot do. And that's my understanding of the game, brother. I appreciate of the game, brother. So yeah, definitely Nana can do some working behind the scene when I'm having in spare time to get a little bit better, because every footballer do that. Most footballers do a lot of work because them get day off and all of them stuff there. But the best,
especially when you know that you're gonna play that, but you know what your position, your role is. I don't see why he wouldn't work on it.
Yeah. But again, I want the coach to put people around Nana who will compliment him, who will get him better, because it's a team sports, and it's a team game.
For sure. So we're back down to the system again.
Yeah, so
very important.
That is where you're going to find the system, where you're going to find the balance and everything. So for me, Nana is the important people in the squad, brother. And if you don't believe, trust me, I don't know, man. You understand? And thing. I am not a big fan of Nana, but the truth is the truth. I have to give the man him respect, man. So much coach cannot keep on a choosing, brother. And the people them have to just understand that. And you know why? You see, Nana, he play good enough. But it's when him have a stinker, oh my goodness, man, him stink up the whole place.
Yeah.
That is the thing with Nana, you know. Yeah, man. Nana stink up the whole place whenever him have a stinker game.
Well, I think now it comes down to the man that they brought in and paid the money to control the game. If you see that he's having one of those games, you got to pull him out. You got to pull him out. You got to switch your tactics. Whether you're switching the left wing and the right wing, or whether you bring in somebody deeper into the to accommodate the player that's coming in to take his but you can't see him out there drowning and let him drown. Ryan, you can't see him out there drowning and just let him drown.
Yeah, I agree.
You got to throw him a lifeline. You got to pull him out. Listen, man, you're having one of those games, man. We see coaches do it all the time and players kick over the chair, kick the water bottle, cuss the coach. It is what it is. You're having a bad game. You got to figure that out, man. Go sit down. We got to go another direction.
But to be fair with the coach, when he have that stinker against 80, the coach did take him off in that game. The coach did take him off, and me agree. But who we have better? That is the thing, brother.
But it's a system. I know who we have better, but that's when, again, I just said the tactics have to change. So whoever's coming in, you got to now change the tactics to deal with their strengths and weaknesses. Because it's what we have. We just have to work with what we have. But if a player's out there drowning, you don't want to have him lose confidence. Because letting him just out there just drown can affect the games coming in the future. Do you understand? Maybe sitting and watching the game from the bench lighted a fire inside of him. Maybe give him a different perspective. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You just never know what that's going to do to that player, but you have to go in another direction because it's not the player, it's the team. So if it's the team, don't leave him out there to drown. No, you got a team. You got to use the team. I know it might not be as strong as Damian Lowe, but you got to go in a different direction. You can't just you can't let the ship sink by one player. You got to change the system. That's why you have plan A, B, C, and use the players that you have, know their strengths and weaknesses, and work with it. I think that's the best option to me.
Yeah.
Maybe even keep him on the pitch, play him in a different position.
No, but I don't think
whatever it is.
To be honest with Nana, I don't think Nana playing that bad in that midfield. I think he do more good than bad in that midfield, Bridget. But he's just not the CDM that we're looking for. But he do more than bad. Sometimes when you have a player who can do a job in there, brother. You understand? And so far he's doing good. Yeah, man.
You never know if you give somebody a run, what can happen, man. You gotta go with it. That's where you have multiple looks on the training pitch. Your strategy, you gotta have multiple looks.
Who do you give a look at there?
At that set time, the options are what? Give me the options that you would see that you want me to choose from for that position.
No, because most of
who would you have a backup? Who would be a backup for Nana Lowe in that position in your mind?
In my mind, Bridget, we have,
because you got to have a backup in case an injury happens. You got to have somebody you can slide in. Who would be that player? Tough, right?
I have no. You just have to just put back that body there. You have to just, if Nana get injured, what you gonna do? Who you gonna put there? You gonna put two number 8, two box to box number 8.
and say and give a directive that you can only go this far. You're gonna play a position instead of going box to box, go sideline to sideline.
Bro, it's that position is the hardest. Bro, this is why we don't find nobody yet.
But that's why it comes to different looks. You got to try in case of injuries, anything. You got to try a player in that position. So you know what they do and what they don't do. So as the game is progressing, based on what the opponent is doing, you be like, you know what? For what his strengths are, it might be perfect for this team. For this team we playing today. For this team we're playing today, what he brings to the table might not work for another team, but it might work today. That's the job of a coach. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Whether it's his pace, whether it's his passing, like it will work for this game. It might not work for another game, but it's gonna work for this game. And you try and you roll with it. Maybe we don't need that strong defensive win back ball player at the CDM for this game. Let's go with somebody a little bit more finesse.
No, that is what I agree with you now. Because when there is 2 games that we is coming up in, the coach can try something new. Something new, and that's one of my problem with Coach Hallgrímsson. He don't try a lot. Things are fair bubble up and then him try. Like the coach have to do much more, a little bit more.
Or he call it force. My hand was forced.
Yeah, you have to do a little bit more, man. That position is as, trust me, it mean a lot to most of these teams that playing in that position. And the man must say, Travis Presser tell us Rusty no good, him too slow. Demo say call back Speedy Williams. Demo say call back all of these players that Speedy Williams. Who's the next one? Yeah, Lambert. Call back Speedy and Lambert. But Lambert no want the ball like that. Lambert is a more destroyer. Lambert is a more destroyer, you know. That is where we have so many destroyers, but people don't compatible upon the ball. And that's why I'm kind of disappointed in Coach Hallgrímsson.
Come on, Ryan.
A fair chance at it, bro.
Come on, Ryan. You're a good goalkeeper. But if your team needs you to play CDM, are you trying to tell me that you're not going to try to rise to the occasion? You're not going to try to put your best foot forward?
You can try and put your best foot forward, but your best is not good enough.
It might not. It might not. You might have the game of your life. They're like, I never thought you could play that position. I just never thought you could have did it. But it might only be for that game. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Man, bro.
Possible. It's very possible. It's football, man.
Bro, I don't really like play midfield, bro. I can play it, but I don't really like play midfield, bro.
But if your team needs you to do it, are you telling me you're gonna let the man them down? You're gonna let the team down?
I will do it, but probably my good is probably do it, but my good probably not enough. That's what I tell you. Most people can play it,
man. You have to believe, man.
No. And everybody can play a certain position, brother.
I agree. I'm not saying I don't agree, but you just never know.
All right, perfect example. Look how the people them. Look how mainstream media cheat a player like Lati Bodier. From the man captain England under 17, brother. Yeah, the man play left center back, right back, left back. Right? And mainstream media say the worst ball, him no good, him no that, him no way. But at the end of the day, them now watch Lati Bodier and say Lati Bodier is a good player. Lati Bodier is just not a midfielder. Lati Bodier just give him best, but him best wasn't good enough to play in the midfield. That's a perfect example, my brother. It's called people skill, my brother. It's called people skill. It's not everybody can play that position, brother. You have certain position on the pitch. It's not everybody can play that. Goalkeeper, you will dive on Papian, you will dive on Buchanek. It's not everybody can play that. It's not everybody can play CDM.
I agree with you. I agree with you. Facts. But you, again, how do you know if you don't try?
Nothing wrong with try.
And you don't have to try in a big game. I mean, you can try again on the training pitch, but how do you know if you don't try? I mean, it'll sound ludicrous for it to, but if it turns a result, somebody who would look crazy gonna look like a genius. If you go with conventional all the time, sometimes you gotta throw away the conventional, go with unconventional. You just never know. And the only way you would know is by what you do on the training pitch. Again, some of the best teams like Aston Villa with their set pieces, know why they're good at set because they try so much different things.
Yeah, that's true.
You're on the training pitch, you try so much different things, and that's how you become better because you know what works and what don't based on what you have. But if you don't try, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. If you don't try, you won't know. That's my opinion.
For me, as Redeemer say, as Redeemer suggests enough for these players. Brandon cover, but Demo, we like all of these players. But the coach, again, and we have to call a spade, you know. Coach Hallgrímsson is very stubborn, you know. As bad as thing we rate and we respect Coach Hallgrímsson, and probably that's why him stubbornness make him who him is. But the coach will call the young players them, but at the same time, they will not go on the pitch unless we need to score a goal and need to do so. Him just one player. Like sometimes Coach Hallgrímsson football demo is like a hope. Let's score a goal and then we try defend. And if them score back, we just chew on people. You understand? And that is how we have to just call a spade. Sometimes Brandon cover that you would show that in the end. I mean, I wonder if a senior coach now watch these under 20. Sometimes you have to give if you can't get a player to play that position. Yes, me understand this is a big important position and it will be a big jump for the youngster. But at the same time, I believe in football. The younger the player is, the better he will learn more.
And adapt.
For you to try and play that where him not gonna learn much. I prefer use a younger player. And you play him some look 30 minutes and some look 20 minutes and try to groom him. But since Paul, since Top Up, since this coach, we don't try to groom somebody in that position. Like find the local youth named Brandon cover. Bring him in at the team. Because it's most the reason why I play for Leicester City. And I play some game, brother. I can't understand him. I play some game for Leicester, FA Cup and all of them things there. So I'm saying just try it. You never know, bro. Sometimes you have to try things. Anyway, bro, I too like them, bro. I really like them. Really, I go here now, bro. The shade just I get darker and darker. Sometimes I turn on my light, it not come on. I give it 5 minutes, them come on.
Wow.
Yeah, so I think me have them light here for about 2 years now. Yeah.
And
but my experience one night, I come for do my show, brother, and them they turn on.
Wow.
But really and truly, these light do a whole heap 4 hours and them 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours every night. So eventually,
and put in work, man, yeah.
Eventually, light them are gonna run out. You understand? Whether on something else, whether on a mic, whether on a headphone, whether on a laptop, whether on a, you know what I mean? They're one brighter than one right now. So each time them dim down. So yeah, so you have to change out the thing and you have to same thing with football, brother.
Exactly. I was about to say sometimes you gotta change out the thing because you know a lot of mileage on the legs of some of these players. A lot of mileage. Sometimes the car don't always go, you know, as fast as it needs to. Don't run as well as it needs to that day.
If you're not service secure every day, you have to get up and drive from Kingston to Montego Bay and you're not service, you just a drive. What do you think I got? I'm going to leave you primarily 2 road one day. You understand? That is the thing right now, you know, brother. Come on, people. Hit the like button, people. Stop what you're doing and hit the like button. We yet to get a super chat. We are almost 3 hours in the show and thing. Doctors have been saying the same thing, Ryan. Come like, you see? sometimes I can't deal with that, brother, there, man. Talk people, me, because, brother, come like you not understand. That is not the reason why me I worry Da Costa. That is not the reason. I say, me being and saying the same thing, brother. I think the result is blinding some of the people, them. You understand? I still think the result and that where it can be a little bit tricky. And me tell you that result change people mind, brother. Result change people mind, right? Result change people mind, right? But at the same time, combination, you have to get the result and you have to get the 3 points. You understand? Because how long it's going to sustain. So that is the thing still. Demo, you accuse me.
I heard 3. I heard Hector. I heard Latibo there can play CDM with all these names coming up. Right? All these names coming up. The only way for coach to know is to try it on the pitch, man. Not so much in a game, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
Demo say? Only Greenwood, USA. Come on, man. Only Greenwood. Greenwood is bothering Demo. Results are good, but the level of play needs to elevate. Definitely. Because it's gonna catch up to you. It's gonna catch up to you. If your level of play don't elevate, your strategy don't get better, it will catch up to you. And it will catch up to you in the wrong time. In the times you need it most for your strategy and your system and your tactics to work for you, it will fail you.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's important. Hector, Lowe, and Cameron Anderson. No, he had 4 players to get through, and it's only Greenwood to reach. Yeah, where the other 3? Come true.
Big up yourself, Demo. So fight. So if we listen to Demo, we can't get Mason Greenwood because Demo now forgive. See? And this is the last thing I'm gonna say to Demo. Just imagine how much everything take away and the man no play football for 2 years. I got 3 years. And the court. And the man go through the court and everything. And now the man went forward, my brother, and have a baby with that same young lady, right? And also probably going to get married with that same young lady. Who I am here to sit and judge the man. I tell you, know, when you see woman and man thing, when you leave it alone, because they will make you look like you're stupid. You understand? That what me know, brother. It's a woman and man thing. Don't get involved in it because you're going to look stupid. Because when you give your opinion, they will say, but me forgive my boyfriend and me forgive my husband.
Now that's facts. I know about that for sure.
You look like a stupid brother. So when you see husband and wife and all of them things, you leave people business alone, brother. And that is what me are the right now. I'm leaving it and leave that alone. Demo could have boss where him want boss from now till the morning. Mason Greenwood, a ball me a talk about. My business about the man personal life, brother. Come play some ball for Jamaica, score some goal and qualify for World Cup and win. Gold Cup and win all of them things. That me really want to happen. The court don't talk about what them for talk about already and dismiss and the man a play football. The man lose much sponsorship. And
he just put his house up for rent. £2 million pound mansion, 6-bedroom place just went up for rent in London.
So who I am to here to judge, man. But anyway, that is for Demo, and we'll leave that this up. All right. So let's move on, people. We talk about Mason Greenwood to come and change his nationality. All right. Now let's move on to another player that play for Everton. Right? Yeah. We talking about the Everton / left back, left winger. Very good. Matt Neal, excellent player. And I think he can add a lot of value to this Jamaican team. Him at a good age, and it would be the perfect time for him to go and get him family, whatever, him citizenship, and all of them things and him Jamaican passport. I think he would be a very good addition to this Jamaican national team. And for me, he's had a lot of experience and quality to this Jamaican team. You understand? Nothing but too much. The more players we have, the better. The better quality we have, the better. So Dujuan McNeil would be a good addition to this Jamaican team. What you saying about him? Everton, star boy.
McNeil. Listen, man. Another player that we can use. We need all hands on deck. Another player that we can use. Just reading some of his stats right here.
What position him play?
Midfielder. No?
Bro.
That's what it says right here.
But I see him play left back, JC. The first year I know that. You never see him play left back for Burnley when Sean Dice as a coach. How are there, JC? I must wrong McNeil me at about. Can miss him play against Liverpool left back. When Sean Dice at the coach at when him there. Him can play left midfield. Him can also play as a winger. Him can play left side. Or right winger or whatever. But he's a good player.
Deadly with the free kicks.
Good with dead ball. He score a lot of ball inside the box. We have Mikel Antonio. We have Demarai Gray. We are going to need service. And he would have been the perfect player to give in Demarai Gray that overlap. Or if him play left midfield, he might get up and down on that same side. Whether him link up with Bailey or link up with Demarai Gray on that side. Because Bailey can play left and right too. So people, who never see McNeil play left back for Burnley.
Clearly they didn't. You got to figure out. Dujuan McNeil.
Him same play left wing. Left wing.
Mm-hmm.
So my boy same play left wing and left midfield. Either, brother. A good addition, brother. One yes, one need him. Demo I say, one need him.
Why not? I don't see why not.
Bro, he's a good midfielder can hold on the football, brother. You understand? Hear them thing there. You hear Demo I say.
What I'm saying? See fast is better.
You hear Demo. Anyway, let's move on from that player still, because yeah, the disrespect, brother.
How you know he's not gonna perform when he put on the shirt? He might just perform well when he put on the shirt, no?
Brother.
Demo, come on.
We don't have no left midfielder that better than Dujuan McNeil, brother. Which left side midfielder we have? Tell me. All of the people down in the comment section, tell me. Which left side midfielder we have? We're better than him. Stop with the madness, man. Just sounding like the player, brother. But he's a good player, brother. You know, playing in the Premier League for so long, brother. And come tell me, say the man no good. The man a good baller, brother. Yeah, Demo. Yo, tired.
Whisper better. But Whisper is coming in the squad. So we, if he's not gonna get, we don't know that yet. But if he's not, what's wrong with Dujuan McNeil?
Bring up him, Scott. How much stats him have? What's him stats?
That's what I look for right now.
Bring up the man stats, brother. The man is a good player, brother. The man that be one perfect left-sided midfielder for you, brother. Him can shoot, him can do everything, brother.
He scored a goal in 2 matches in terms of assists. Hit the pitch 32 matches this season. Let me see.
Marlon, you don't have to tell me that. I know that brother say he's a good player, brother. I know that, brother. Anyway, let's move on from that, people. Let's move on from that. Brother, the man is a be the perfect left wing midfielder because him do a lot of work, brother. Him do a lot of work, brother. We need midfielder where now go stand up on the pitch, brother. We need midfielder who go work, brother. And he's very good going forward. And oh, you know that? Him playing our Burnley team where him have to work. Him playing our Everton team where him have to work. So come and play in Jamaica, him going to work. You need them people that walk around and cover. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. His involvement, he's definitely seems like for everything he's involved in the game a lot, especially in, I'm saying the final third.
Bro, the man always get up the pitch, brother. So anyway, we're not going him there. We're not going him there.
No, man, why not? Yes, sir.
Yeah, I move on from that. I move on from that player, brother. So the next player we have up our list, people, is Gibbs White.
Gibbs White.
Yeah, we are talking about Gibbs White. So play for Nottingham Forest. Him have over 10 assists this season. About 10 assists this season. And about 5 goals this season. So that's like 15. That's like 15 goal contribution for the relegation team. I think again, he would be one game changer inside our midfielder. Good link man. We're good on the ball. And again, players that I think could make a big impact because he's going to work too. You see the progress what I go for? I go for midfielder who I go work. Not only good on the ball. We have too many midfielders who are good on the ball and
no workhorse.
They only good going forward, brother. We need players who going to be good. Yeah. So that is the thing, brother. That's how me I look on it, bro. So Gibbs White will be a good player, brother.
Yep, I agree with that. 24 years old too.
Good age.
Yeah, very good age.
Yeah,
very good age.
Very good age, brother. Very good age. So for me, he could add a lot of quality players to our team, brother, and stuff.
So in 37 matches, 5 goals, 10 assists, 9 yellow cards.
How much goal him have?
5.
5 goals and how much assists? 10.
In 37 matches.
Yeah, that's not bad for a relegation team. And I think if he go into a better team, I think he would perform a much more better. That's how I look at it, brother. I don't know about Uno, brother, but that's how I look at it still, people. See?
All right, so for the stats for Dwight McNeil, let me just bring it up for you. For Everton, 35 matches, 3 goals, 6 assists, 2 yellow cards.
2 yellow cards as a midfielder.
Yeah. While Gibbs White had 9 yellow cards in 37 matches. Just giving you that.
Yeah, I'm not business, brother. Them a good addition.
Just give you the stats. I'm just giving you the stats.
Yeah. Gibbs White a good addition.
Yeah. He scored, let me see. Gibbs White scored 2 more goals and had 4 more assists than Dwight McNeil. So they're around the, they're around the same area for the most part, right?
Yeah, and
3 goals, 6 assists versus 5 goals, 10 assists. It seems like Gibbs White is a little bit more aggressive with them yellow cards. It could be for many things, but that's a good thing. You need that kind of aggression, be able to control it a little bit when they play, no?
Yeah.
Who's that next player?
So that's how much player that we have?
That's 3.
That's 3.
Greenwood, McNeil, and White.
Yeah, so next player we are talking about, the Crystal Palace. I don't even want to. Let me see. I think he play. He can also. He's a left back. Him also can play left back, but he can play as a left midfielder too. Right? Been knocking on the door for England. He's not get into this England team.
Who that? Like up the live, people. Hit the like button. Appreciate everybody in the chat, man. Hearts of love for everybody in the chat talking football. The football lovers are out. Even the new football lovers, big up yourself. Just, do us a favor and hit that like button. Important. No super chat, no PayPal.
So the another player we are talking about is Sterling that play for Rangers. Yes. Good. Again, him can play wing back and also he can play CDM. Both Jamaican parents. And I think that is a golden opportunity for us to present ourselves to him. Yes. What do you think?
Sterling.
Yeah, you don't know him.
Who's that?
Rangers, man. Him play CDM, man.
Rangers. Hold on.
Sterling, man. Him play midfield, man. Him former Chelsea player, too.
What's his first name?
I think I do John Sterling. I'm not 100% in first name, but a Sterling. I know him as Sterling. I don't remember him first name.
Yeah, I think it's Dujuan Sterling. I think I see it here. Let me get that. Yeah, Jamaican position. Defender, right back, right?
He plays CDM for Celtics, man.
Okay, well, here it says Rangers FC, 24 years old, Dujuan Sterling. Position, defender, right back, right foot. Current club, yeah.
He have a good season, man.
Let me get them stats.
He have a good season.
Stat me up.
I saw it. He playing. He playing in Europe. You know.
I got the stats.
He play in Europe. How many games in play midfield? Check that for me. How many games in play for Rangers in the midfield? Start.
Well, he played 24 matches, but I'm gonna check for you. He only had 2 assists, so let me check in the midfield.
If we could get him, that would be a good thing. I think Rangers win the champion. No, Celtics beat Rangers.
So Dujuan Sterling played the position one season, 16 matches and scored 1 goal.
For this season?
Yeah. Out of 24 matches.
How many games in playing midfield? Out of the 16?
No, that's what I'm saying. He played 16 in the midfield position. He played 24 matches. And it says here, if it's correct, he played 16 matches in the midfield and scored 1 goal.
Well, that means he's good, bro. He's got a lot of game on that belt.
He's like a defensive midfielder. So in 24 games for Rangers, 16 of them, he played at midfield. Is that wrong? Let's see.
Yeah,
hold on a second.
That's a lot of game in playing midfield. Chris Smith him also can play right midfield, left midfield, right back, left back. Lot of addition. Ryan, Rangers put him out that he is going to. We say Rangers put him out. Me have to say that. But I will not dispute that still. But he would be a good fit inside that midfield. If he in the squad, let's see how we look in playing CDM. Will Coach Hallgrímsson start him from the start, or Coach Hallgrímsson will bring him in into the team? He would be a good, so these are my 4 players, and I give you guys an extra player. The man himself, he played very good against Liverpool the other day. Yeah, he played very good against Liverpool. So that simply mean Demo say him that bring him in right now. Him that bring him in right now and I'm have to start.
Bring who in?
The Crystal Palace man. Him play right back, him play left back. I don't know how much goal him have this season and how much assist, but he have a very good season. But his market value is 20 million, bro. That's 20 million for the. I think he usually play for Southampton.
Crystal Palace? Who that?
The Jamaican player that play for Crystal Palace, man. In parents of Jamaican thing. Let me see if I can win him there. Let me see if I try find him on Instagram. I'll try find him on Instagram. Dima, I will the ball name on Instagram.
Who that?
I try find him Instagram page.
He started over Bell and Lee easily. Let me see. Mitchell is a baller. Is it Mitchell? Tyreek Mitchell?
Yeah, Tyreek him play for Crystal Palace. But more on
Tyreek Mitchell.
More on see him Instagram page. Try put up Crystal Palace.
Oh, here we go. I got it for you. So Tyreek Mitchell, 37 matches, 2 goals, 3 assists, 6 yellow cards for Crystal Palace. 37 matches, 2 goals, and 3 assists. 2 goals, 3 assists.
Palace need to tag the man in, I think. But I think he's an upgrade on Greg Liston. I think he can make a big impact.
And he's 24 years old.
Yeah, I think he's a big upgrade on him.
Left back and left wing back for Crystal Palace. Mm-hmm. So again,
how much goal and assist the same have?
2 goals, 3 assists for Crystal Palace in 37 matches.
How much goal?
2 goals, 3 assists. 2 goals, 3 assists in 37 matches. 2 goals, 3 assists. Very disciplined and hardworking player. Okay. Facts leading the good. So again, 24 years old. You got Dujuan Sterling, who is also 24 years old.
I think he's a, I think
24.
I think he's an upgrade.
You got Dwight McNeil, also 24 years old. And Gibbs White is also 24 years old. So that's what? 4 24-year-old players that are, they're playing their hearts out, man. 37 matches, 5 goals, 10 assists for Gibbs White. Then you got Dwight McNeil in 35 matches for Everton, 3 goals, 6 assists. Then you got Dujuan Sterling in 24 matches for Rangers, no goals, 2 assists. And then you got Tyreek Mitchell, which is in 37 matches, 2 goals, 3 assists.
I think
more young, like, yeah.
Michelle is way better than every one of them.
Say it again.
I think he's better than the Everton winger. But I still don't want McNeil in the team because I think I need option. I think McNeil, he can also play as a winger.
No, McNeil is a winger. That's what he plays in the Premier. He's a winger. That's what he's listed here as playing, a winger.
Yeah, so it's 2 different positions.
Yeah. He's he can play forward, but he prefers to play on the wing.
Yeah, because I don't think we have, if Demari Gray and Bailey now play, I think the drop off is far. So that is strength and depth and quality in the team. So Matt Neal is a good addition as a winger. I would give him an addition as a winger. And the left back from Crystal Palace, I would just add him in the team as a left back.
Yeah.
Greg, would have to fight Amari Bell and cheer them a fight for that position. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which competition is good, right? Competition is good. You push each other. And then Gibbs White is the attacking midfielder who can play winger as well. So you'd leave Mitchell out as the winger. And what about Dujuan Sterling?
Dujuan Sterling, no, I would play him.
He's right back.
I would play him as a CDM.
You trust him to hold that position down. Okay.
Yeah, I would play him as a CDM and I would have Nana as a back. You know what? I would play him as a CDM and then I would bring in Brandon Cover. I would use them two out my CDM. Brandon Cover is the understudy to him. Yep. That's what I would do right now and think. What do you think?
I agree with that. Let me see Brandon Cover's stats real quick. To give you a better.
He's playing. See that? I'm like, gone now, brother.
Gone.
Give 5 minutes, turn it down back.
So for Leicester City Premier League 2, 20 matches, 0 goals, 0 assists. And he's a midfielder. Cover is a midfielder.
What you mean by the man? I play Sterling as a defensive midfielder, brother. What you mean by? Him can play right back, him can play left back, him can play a whole heap of position.
Might not to see there. Yes, he has good left foot, but what else?
Bro, I don't know, brother.
Nana was no CDM. We turned into one, so you never know.
No, I would bring back Nana as the only way, brother. If Dujuan Sterling coming at the team, I would put Nana back as centre back. And the local youth named Brandon Cover, I would bring Brandon Cover in at the thing, bro.
And he's 20.
He's 20. So 20. Yeah, he's learning from a 24-year-old man.
So would you take Gibbs White or Brandon Cover?
I'm taking all of them midfielder there.
Like to start that position because they both kind of played, around the same position.
No man, Sterling play the CDM role.
Cover.
Brandon, no, this is why I tell you say. Naturally, Nana would have to come up back at the midfield. So I add 2 CDM.
Mm-hmm.
Me add a 20-year-old and me add a 24-year-old man. As a 2 CDM. Nana would have played as a centre back. Right?
Right.
And Gibbs White would have played as a number 8 or a number 10. You understand? Plus, me have Matt Neal. I would play Matt Neal as a backup to Demari Gray. So if something wrong with Demari Gray or injury or anything, Demari Gray and Matt Neal can rotate that position.
Right.
Deso would I get the bulk and the strength with the team. With team that have a little bit of balance now.
And youth, which is important.
Yes, a mixture of youth too. Because the Jamaica team is not that old.
But you want to keep this group together as long as you can. To work together more and more, build more camaraderie off the pitch, on the pitch. It only gets better, man. It only get better with time. It's like wine. Bars. It only get better with time.
And the more game We have what, 5 games in 24 days.
I mean, you could if you wanted to play him up forward, but you don't have to. You could play McNeil as a winger, but he has the potential, you know what I'm saying, to go forward and play that forward position. He has done it before. He definitely has done it before.
Yeah, he can play that. But also, Demo, I remember strikers they need a play now, you know. Carla, welcome to the show. Please make sure you dip on point. If you don't dip on point, you change the show. I go cut left you. Make sure you dip on point.
You talk about the Sterling and the rest of all of them and Matney. You see me? But Sterling is not really a official like CDM. Sterling is really a right back, but him have the ability, him have the pace and the thing that the game, the reading of the game, when he can tackle. That's a few main point. Like when Low do, he maybe can do that better than Low, with more pace and maybe can read the game better. That I would Dujuan Sterling and ball game. And him really play like in a double pivot role. But him fast with the balls, like I'm gonna say quick. Yeah, I get you. But like ball angling skills, like you know, like crossing and maybe run. He maybe when I see him play, he maybe look run funny in a way. But in PSI main thing, tackling now and then in main strength then. No for tackle good. Like, rough up boy in the midfield. And himself, if him forward in, he would have take over all of the role and see me? I will take some pressure off the Low. However, need them players they rough up in the midfield. And with covers now, I would use covers as a CDM now, but I use them maybe like a midfield, number 8. You see me? So would I use
we say I use covers as a midfielder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could use him up there for sure.
So but
I would use him as a CDM. But I use him like a
that's why. Sorry, Ryan. That's why I asked you if you're gonna, Ben White as an attacking midfielder, you can use covers as an attacking midfielder, like what the caller is kind of saying, in that midfield advancing position, right?
Him covers really like him ball handling skills and him have this thing where him scan around him good. When I watch him play, like him scan around him as a midfielder. It would be like a good number 8 in our waist. Off the ball. You see like how Russell would have play, would have the ball and foot and look around and search and pass, move around the ball. That a covers type of game. And he can slow down the game good. See me and read up the game. But that's similar to what Daniel Johnson play for it. But more better.
Mobile.
You see me? Yeah, bro. More mobile and things with the ball and dribbling skills him have it. He just look calm with it. Like I'm say calm, well calm with it. See me? So imagine I have there. But also nice. McNeil now, bro. If me I use McNeil, bro. Because McNeil have a wicked piece of left foot. Have a wicked piece of strike. Team left foot. If you study McNeil game, you know Everton kind of play the low block and counter. So them do the play out like and knock around ball like that. Mostly counter and then stay at the 4-4-2 formation and sit back and counter. McNeil quick with the ball. He can dribble good with the ball. Me with the McNeil now. A strike I'm gonna put him. I as a false nine. Tell you the truth. McNeil coming at the team. Because he good with it and he can strike the ball and good. If you check all them goals him scored, like about wicked piece of left. clock them and way out. And striker like that more, we can get the ball, dribble past 2 man. You see me? And he's not like that skillful baller, eh?
So why would you want to play Matt Neal as a CD as a number 9, bro?
I feel like the team lack that type of striker there, brother. You lack man Antonio get old right now. You know. Oh, I'll give him some.
But so why you don't want to try new things, so much new things right now?
He would have loved to be a better striker, bro. If Matt Neal come in our team, he would have been a better striker.
Come with some little madness, brother.
When he come, I tell me say if me as a Greenwood forward and Bailey there and you know Greenwood nip on the bench.
Then sometimes I feel one that
Brother,
really know bad. Sometimes I just want to talk.
Bro, I watch all of the man them, bro.
Why you play
Watch all
Matt
of the
Neal, brother,
man them.
as a false 9, brother?
Brother, that me I show you in a my ball game. If you watch him with him strike or him score goals and them think the old Jamaica play now, if him forward, that's what I put him there. I tell you the truth. And him can play a number 8 role. But I tell you, with the Jamaican team, me would have put him up there, not the striking role. Him big, him know for shield off people, him run back and them thing there to and tackle same way. You see me? When watching game, and him can strike the ball in from way out. You see me? So he would have give you a perfect chip up there. But with the Gibbs right situation, then bro, I don't know what Gibbs right thing. A goal for the dog a play right, you know. Just me see him post on him status side. Him and him father, they beside I man. Do other thing there.
Big up yourself then. Me have to run leave you.
Yeah, man.
Then say I play my boy. then say I play Gibbs right Matt Neal a false 9. Marlon.
Oh,
Yeah, David.
Yeah, I can't put a pin up for play forward to one.
Eh?
I can't put a pin up for play forward.
Ethan pin up.
Yeah, man. If I put the right man, I can't put pin up for play football.
I mean, I know.
Yeah, man. As I'm saying still, Sterling is another filler gap again.
We say it's another filler gap.
Yeah, man.
Same strength to be right back.
Right back or right wing. That's where he played most of the season. Right. The few games that the game that he went and played, see them when he went out when Caldwell got red card. Right. The guy was out on suspension for 2 games. Right. And then Lundstrom went down on an injury. So the coach just take him to fill a gap in there. Same like when he used him to play left back for Besic. So that's why I said person does start, they don't watch a game. They don't see something and run it. They need to watch a player them. That's why I said when we mention a player name, we can't talk about him because I sit and watch a player.
Tracy, who would you try him out for defensive midfield for Jamaica?
It's gonna be the same Latibody and the only thing and Latibody is still more technical than everything. Better pass and better everything. He is more technical than Damian Lowe for sure. But for me still, I don't have him as an out and out CDM. When they go to play against a South American team, when they go end up against Saicedo and Morales in the midfield, they're gonna run him dry. When they go against Alvarez and Roma, they're gonna run him dry the same way.
So you're thinking better than Nana in the CDM position? That's
probably a better passer. Better passer, but low is more aggressive. What he will basically do, he probably care more organized in the midfield, stay in position, not run out of position like Nana. But it's the same thing. So the same thing we're running from, the same thing we're going back to.
So you would play him as a double pivot?
well, as I said, technically he's better with the ball. So at least when if Casey Palmer plays so deep, when he wins back the ball, both of them can pass it to each other. It's not like when Nana win it, he lose it back again. So that's the difference. As I said, when we sit and analyze football, analyze it different. Right? So we also have to wait in the younger ones and come up probably another year and a half. Cover still not there as yet. Right? Cover has played right back most of the season. Casanova is playing centre back. Black is playing as a back to backs. So all of the young them, even the youngster at Crystal Palace, same thing. So most of them are playing, but they're still young, so they're not getting first team football. When they get first team football, then they can judge them. We basically saw the youngsters from Chelsea, they go out and person, some of them complain that is the first time they go out, it's a different thing, it's physicality. So playing under 21, you don't really build your feet. You're much sharp and everything. So we just have to see the players in there. There's 2 championship players that are there. Right? I think probably is way ahead of them. So if everything goes on, they come into the squad. But Ryan, I was still person. I don't know why everybody does open the Copa America squad. There's a record qualified game coming up. Those 2 games, it's like we don't have a record qualified game to play. Those are my important game, man. The record qualifier. Copa America come after. Those should be the main focus. Everybody killing themselves about Copa America squad. If you realize, Panama hasn't released their squad. Costa Rica don't release their squad because they have record qualifier to play.
Oh, so them they release them
Right?
squad yet?
No. Panama and Costa Rica, they have qualified to play. Right? Brazil and Argentina released their full squad, not the roster. Peru, Chile.
Yeah,
no, they are friendly. They are friendly the fifth and ninth.
But the coach could have released him full roster, man.
The roster is out. The roster is out, but something not making it, not release it until next month.
Okay, nothing wrong with that.
Remember say everything was submitted to Carnival from
Yeah,
over
man,
almost 2 weeks ago.
me know all of that, Marlon. Me know all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, me know all of that.
Even when you go on the Carnival website for Copa America, you don't see the squad them. Right? So as I said, still Argentina world champion, Brazil is a powerhouse, right? USA hosting it, Mexico basically have their player that they're gonna use already.
USA,
so they
have any warm-up game going into the World Cup qualify? Into the
yeah, man. Yeah, man. Everybody have them, man. Same like how Canada have, Netherlands and France, USA have games same way.
Who USA play?
Look again, I think for Brazil them have. You know, Brazil have 2 friendly games that players. I think like FIFA 9.
Okay.
But as I say, we just wait and see. Right now, my main aim is to see the team that's gonna take on Dominica. That's what I want to see right now. US play Brazil the 12th and Mexico play Brazil. So basically, they are getting top competition going in, right? So that's why we have to really get those 2 qualifiers kick on. Nice. We're saying that we wanted to see a friendly against a South American team, to really get that feeling of playing them, right? So that's what US and Mexico is doing. You're basically playing power, so you cannot get a feel of your opponents you're gonna play against.
True.
But I was still, the coach are doing thing, right? And do film part by summit to Concacaf. Just wait until the World Cup qualifier squad drop out. I don't think he's gonna release that. Whenever we have the press conference, we basically outline everything. And I know basically Carnival will be releasing the 12th of June, all the squads. Everything will be finalized by there, by the 4th. So Well, I say still we are a good time to be optimistic about what's going on. Players have injury and some players burn out and stuff. So we have to basically hope say by the 6th, by next week everybody back. I see Blake start training again. Nana have a look out knock from the other day same way. Right? So those are the boat and everything. So let's hope so the player them fitness up to it and everything. Because remember when you finish the season and everything, you go back in your regular habits and stuff, because you're not playing the ball and stuff, you must sharpness leave you. You hear me?
Yeah, man, I hear you, man.
Well, so we have to just look and see and support the boys when they squad drop and stuff.
That's the best thing. That's the best thing. Just support them when the squad drop, and you know what I mean. Just wait for it.
Yeah, because remember, Francis. Remember, so we have Anthony who probably finished the season very, very sharp, right? You see Pinnock and everybody, right? Gregory finished. They have a tough season, so probably they might want a couple of days to really get themselves back, right? We basically see Russell down in Thailand working on his fitness and everything there already still. So it has to keep it fit. And if we look at it, our two marquee players in MLS has really been having a half season. Blake has been injured, right? Jamal Wade not having the best of time there.
Right.
In the USA, it's not really the team is not really doing good. So our two keepers, the good thing about it is playing all the games, so he's still sharp.
That is the most important thing. Your sharpness, how much games you get, how fit you stay, how ball ready you stay. I think is important.
We see a lot about the and Bernard and all of them really working on their fitness same way. So they know what's ahead, and when you speak to them first minute, you say, guess what? When we leave England, it's World Cup we want to play. So even sometimes when person question the players' commitment and everything, when you talk to the players, it's a different thing. The players say, so we don't leave to fly 110 hour come to Jamaica from what? On a vacation. Vacation will come to Jamaica regular time. It's World Cup they want to play. And Copa America. So they want to play all the top competition they can play.
True.
For sure. Agree with it 100.
Yeah, because even there's a young uncle I was talking to, and he was like, the guy want to play for Jamaica, so when they leave and do documentation and come here, they don't have to do it that way. They can come on a normal vacation, and it's not a traveling thing for them. They want to play football, they want to represent the country. So a person have to understand.
Definitely have to understand. And again, you kind of want it's good to be wanted, you know. Some of these players, they don't know that if they're wanted by Jamaica. So, you know, if the fans put it out there that, you know what I'm saying, reach out to them in the DM or whatever the case may be, let them know that they're wanted and their skills are appreciated. I think that's motivation for them to come and play for the country.
Definitely. And even I remember last year when the World Cup when Bernard played. Right, I was doing a podcast. His father calling, and the father was saying how proud he is.
Who for father?
He was saying how Deshaun Bernard. He was saying how proud he is of his son representing Jamaica. He was alive. He's something they always wanted for him to really play international football, and playing for Jamaica is a joy for them to really sit and watch him play. So when we know what the players go through a long time with documentation and everything. So it's difficult at times. And so when the players they come and play, bro, we have to really admire the fact that they take the time out to come and represent our country.
I agree.
When a person selling documentation and there's a misspell on it and everything have to go through back and forth, it's frustrating at time. When you hear Andre Gray talk and say it took him almost 3 years, right? They might agree 2 years same way, right? So we have to really understand what the players they go through. It's not like they just take a piece of paper and like we go to RGD. And so even when we go to RGD to the normal things, sometimes we have mistake with and so we go do it and we complain. So imagine somebody who's not used to this environment come in and have to be back and forth sending email and correction and everything. So sometimes when it comes to documentation, person might say this and this and oh JFF is that JFF cannot do nothing about it. All they can do get the papers in. Once they go there, one says error and stuff. It's hard to deal with that time, bro.
Definitely hard. Makes it extremely difficult.
So we say we have to support them in a team job. As I said, we're here to support. We support in the 23 and the 26. That's what we're here to support. We always know that there won't be a perfect spot. Everybody wants a special player, right? Even sometimes when the player don't have documents and stuff, right? We want to see him there, but at the same time, the coach is the one who's working with them. Because even this boy Ryan, somebody called me this man and say, hey, this squad is out. I said, what squad is out? If the squad go.com just release a squad. I said, yeah, they released the Nation League squad. It's a Nation League squad. they release.
Patient.
And you spend it the other day. They put Panama squad up. It was the same Nation League squad and the same thing with Jamaica. So sometimes we just have to just be patient and wait until the coach does his thing. And as we said, the coach says learning the culture. And I think the more and more he's learning, he's learning to adapt a different way.
Yep, he has to. That's the only way he's gonna get through to the players and the fans. He got to.
Yeah, because he realized that information doesn't keep locked away. Once he opens the door, it just goes out. So, but that's necessary. We're just there anticipating, waiting for. I am waiting for the World Cup qualifying squad. That's what I want to see. Then we take it to National League, take it to Copa America. But I said still, it's gonna be a very, very, very interesting month. As I said, 5 games. 5 games, and if we advance out of that group, we're gonna basically looking to play probably even 1 or 2 more games. So, but as I said, I want to see how the team will gel, understanding. So by the time September come for that Nation League first round and stuff, we basically should have the players that we are looking for to get on everything.
I think one of the things that we should do personally, while I got you on the phone call, Ryan, personally, I think the players that you want to see play in the squad, bombard them with messages. Bombard them with messages and love of how much the fans would appreciate them playing for the team, or at least coming to the, be a part of the selection process. I think that's one of the best things we can do as fans is just reach out to these players in our numbers.
Yeah, but I tell you, it's a positive and negative trait. I have a person told me that they've been harassed on Instagram about them playing for Jamaica. So some of them like it.
Them
right?
like it, man.
Some like it, but some doesn't like it. Remember I said the culture. No? The person in England who's in tune to the Jamaican culture, right? He basically adapt to it. But the person who's coming through and trying to learn the culture and stuff, he's not used to that. So, as I said, it's a positive and a negative towards it.
The only thing I'd ask that player is which one is worse? The harassment of fans wanting you to play, or nobody want you to play at all? The fans said, no, bring him, come. We don't want him. Which one?
Well, I said, everybody look at it different. You know? As I said, other person, they like it. They say, oh, what? Yeah, do want to play for them? Yeah, man. Yeah, they want to pay for yard. So we make the effort and everything. But another person, when you see a man tell him, especially young players, you know, when it's a person who's looking at his own Instagram page, you don't have a really handlers that do his Instagram page, right? That's why sometimes you probably put up something there and you don't see a reply and everything like that. But when I look at young players who's running their page and everything, they see that, so what? Yeah, man, we like it. We feel we can feel the words and the need to really come and represent the country. And as I say, still, and the same thing with our conversation yesterday, so that the players will need to reach up from early out and there to support the team when the team come up and stuff, so they can feel it. They can feel it because even when you look at the crowd that was in the stadium on Sunday and Sunday, None of these players have never seen this crowd. I've never played in this crowd in front of Jamaica. So imagine you're playing a home game and you never played in front of 15,000. You're coming even 25,000 or 30,000. Right? You're gonna feel the whole factor and want to come and play more. Right? So they come and players really appreciate it.
Marlon, let's bring up 15 of them coaster that were here, Chav Rock Sunday. I'm sentence, yeah?
You have in front of a coaster.
Yes, man. About 20 of them.
Oh, we try to beat them similar, right? But Ryan, as I said to a lot of person, yeah, right? And I had a conversation today with somebody was talking about support. He must say, guess what? You might say Arnett and Waterhouse are big support. They have a big support in the community. But Mount Pleasant go everywhere, bro. Right? So we are trying to know, we are trying to really put it out now. JPL finish, right? So we are trying to really say national team wrap up. So we are trying to really try to convince the fans who are diehard blue fans, right? A lot of them still come to terms that we lost the final and stuff. So, but we said we're here to support the national team. So personally saying yes, we want to go and see and we want the performance. So the same thing, the team have to really put in a performance. You have to wow the crowd on a bro, because when person go through and they come and you don't play good and stuff, right? Sometimes you go by result, but when there are times that you need to stamp your class as well.
All right,
so we're on the steering, we're on the coast still.
all right.
But we're not gonna get the 14,000 from sentence still. That was there the other day. So
okay. I say all right.
Yeah, man,
Bless up, man. Respect, man.
Bless up.
Yeah. Big up to all of the people them down in the comment section. Appreciate all of you guys. But people, we come to the end of the show. I want to big up to all the people who come in tonight and support, share the video, like the video, subscribe. Appreciate all the new people that join the program tonight and stuff. But go ahead.
You can't leave without playing the Jamaica reggae tune them.
No, I don't have the time tonight, man.
You have to play at least one. You have to give the people them at least one.
No have the time for it tonight, man. Honestly, seriously. I don't have the time, brother. Big up to all of the people them down in the comment section. Enough love and respect, man. Soldier from England, you just a foul there. Late, brother. Big up yourself. Enough respect. Big up on yourself, people. I'm out.
Island Best Juice. What are you waiting on? Check them out on Instagram and Facebook. Island Best Juice. It's your boy, Ryan LFC, representing for Island Best Juice. If you are in the United States and you not try Island Best Juice, what you waiting on? Look at these beautiful flavor. Why not? If you are in Tampa, if you are in Florida, if you're not drink Island Best Juice, you're not drink the juice. It's your boy Ryan LFC, representing for Island Best Juice, the best juice in Florida. What you waiting on? Anyway, across the United States, Island Best Juice can find you. If they find me and me all the way in Canada, why not? Check them out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere they are.